Yeah, him talking about jerking off. What?
Yeah, all I wanted was I got this recommendation of these headphones from some ass. They're they are good headphones. They're just open back, so I hear everything, and it sounds really natural. So it doesn't really sound like a typical headphone sound.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, we're alive, so.
Yeah. Now we're live. Hey.
Her DM's buzzing a little bit.
Yeah,
Yes,
Robbie's
where
Oh
she is.
no.
headset cancels all the sounds, so he can keep himself busy during the apocalypse.
Damn straight. Oh, I'll be keeping busy.
Y'all want to play some D&D?
Yeah.
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 Sweet.
Damn, Joe, you got enough followers to do ad breaks? Good for you.
Oh, does it? Oh shit.
Yeah, apparently. Sorry. Go on.
That's just Twitch now.
Such a
You
weird backhand compliment.
Twitch just fucking does pre-rolls now. You have no control over it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh.
Mm.
Or you do, but I have to actively run like an ad like once per hour, and I'm not doing that.
Gotcha.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
do it. I need them to find my feet finders.
What?
Picking up where we left off on that note. Y'all made your way into some, tunnels beneath Silicon Valley. You made it to Kathril Tori, the kind of underground capital of some of the people here that kind of became more devote to the Spider Queen and this during this kind of pact that was made when the Silicon Valley was founded. You met with some of the elders, or one very unhelpful elder, essentially. But you, after not getting any real information other than go see the queen and try not to let Adronis die because Spider Queen poison's kind of real. You were presented with 5 possible paths, several that looked like they were completely closed off by spider webs, some that, and the other remaining two, traversable but had their own issues. After some deliberation, you decided to make your way down one of the 2 paths. You traveled for several hours, eventually finding a small, kind of larger chamber beneath the in your travels, with a large kind of rock formation. You sent some spiders and tinkers ahead to scout. One of the spiders was immediately murdered, and combat ensued. You made your way and found these large hulking creatures with kind of jagged claws and bird-like beaks. You made pretty quick work of them with very little, issue outside of Saishori taking the brunt of a couple blows. Took some time to investigate the nest and found some magical items and other trinkets that were left behind that were seemingly attached to skeletons and other bones of some humanoids that had unfortunately fallen to whatever this nest was. You took a break. 7, you harvested a bunch of claws, a bunch of beaks, and we pick up. You guys just finished a short rest. We are here in this little cavernway, preparing to move forward. Suji, are you staying a monkey?
Well, we took the short rest, right?
Yes, but your wild shape, I believe, lasts half your druid like hours equal to half your druid level now, doesn't it? So it should be 3 technically.
And based on how D&D works, I still recover those points, or would I have to have turned out of key to recover?
No, you'd still recover your wild shapes, yeah.
I would still be monkey form.
Okay. To know. What would you wish to do?
I would like to keep advancing.
Yeah, with that, I carry my dad back over to Seven to make sure Seven's still carrying him since he's still weak, and just be like, well, let's keep moving on. No reason to stay here. We hopefully whatever lies ahead isn't too bad. These guys weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't know about you guys, but that was fairly simple compared to what we experienced before.
Ooh,
I am. You can see he kind of brushes himself off. I would so glad you were all very capable and able to take care of that. Yes, let's continue onward. See, he kind of crawls up onto Seven. Yes, this is good. But yeah, as you gather yourselves, finishing your short rest, gathering whatever materials you had out, what is the marching order as you leave this cavern and proceed further in?
Same as last
I think-
time, right?
Same as before.
well, I want to be taking the front since I'm technically a walking torch a little bit.
Yeah. Zaishori mid for.
Yes. So everyone can be in my aura.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
if I'll say as long as I'm somewhere close to mid, so I can cover everyone too. It's
I
fine.
guess I'd still have to be up front because Andy's leading.
Yeah. So I guess Suji and the Seven could be in front. I could be behind them.
Yeah,
Just
don't
keep-
worry, Brad. You're mid to me.
Nice.
Got him.
Sure, I got this roughly correct.
I'll be back.
Who's taking up the rear?
Oh dear. Yeah, there. Yep, there we go.
Am I in the back now? Oh no.
I don't know. You need to be in the. Fuck it. No,
Yeah.
you move up. There. You move up. You need to be centered. She needs to be centered. I'll be with Valir in the back. You slide up.
Papa.
Yeah, you can be on top of Thinkers. He
Top of Thinkers.
flies.
I need Zoth back. I did pay the gold. Whatever the fuck last time. Short rest. Brought him back.
Ah, yes.
Wait, wasn't there shit? I might have lost a note at the end of the session. Wasn't there something I was identifying, or am I losing it? No. Oh, I did. The bolts. Yep, we're good.
Bolts the firebolt.
Yep. Bolts of fire.
Onwards and downwards.
There's Cat. Bam.
Goodness gracious, great bolts of fire.
Right. As you continue down further into these tunnels, I would like. Let's see. I would like a survival check from either one of you or Dronis can do it, as far as leading the kind of charge, and then I would like everybody to make perception checks for me.
So Suji, you want to be you, me, or him?
I'm gonna do a survival check.
Okay.
You said perception, right?
Perception for everybody, and then I need a
Oh,
survival
yep.
check from whoever was leading
Oops.
is leading the travel.
And then sorry, mine is not advantage. Tinkers. All right.
You progress down these tunnels for another hour or so, keeping an eye the best you can on potential threats, creatures, other, you come to a couple more of these like larger caverns that have, where, it widens, gets to a place that could be either a good place to rest, or where creatures might hunt. You don't encounter anything for the next hour and a half or so. Suji, as you are kind of leading the pack and you're looking ahead a little bit further than everybody else, you notice probably about 80 or so feet ahead of you, the rock face, like the tunnel itself, seems to open. God damn it. But yeah, you notice what appears to be like the floor itself is coming to an end.
I kind of just make quiet monkey noises, and I mostly gesture with my hands, like pointing downwards and kind of going like this. Then huh?
No.
Okay,
Uh,
gosh, this is more dangerous than I could ever believe. The DM gone.
Good luck.
Yeah, even though the ground's like seems to appear to be gone, I kind of clearly gesture to like move slower and start taking smaller steps. A little more precautionary, like maybe a little like step ahead, step back here and there.
Cool. You all slow down slightly, heeding Suji's warning. Eventually, over pretty rapidly, you close that gap, and Suji and Seven, you're the first to kind of see. The tunnel doesn't quite come to an end here, but it is a very steep slope. There is almost, best you can tell, almost close to like 100-degree angle. It is as close to being 90-degree as possible without, being just a straight drop.
yeah.
Only he sees this so far, or we're by the edge.
But as you're approaching it, yeah, Seven and Suji see this now as you get probably within 15 feet, 20 feet of where this drop happens. But the rest of you can kind of start to see it, like the ground doesn't end, but it definitely takes a sheer like cut downwards.
And no alternative paths by the look of things.
From here now,
Okay.
it's a single path.
Oh well, that looks a bit treacherous. I kind of turn to or look towards Andy. I'm assuming there's no way else but forward. Are there going to be a lot of these sorts of things?
They're definitely, there are going to be odd pathings, and this I did crawl for several hours and days and different periods as I moved. These paths aren't designed for people. It's the random caverns and creature tunnels, and he kind of looks over the edge. This one is pretty steep.
Right.
Robbie, do you still have that rope?
I sure do.
Oh.
Unlimited, in fact.
Oh.
So good call on that one, Seven. I will go into the bag. It's like, yeah, good a time as as ever to test it, right? Oh, here we go. I will reach into the ground, pick up the biggest stone that still makes sense for my ability to do this. And I'm gonna light it up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tie the rope around it. And then I'll just give the one end, the coiled end, to Seven just in case. Like, just hold on to it. I don't know how hard this is gonna tug. Like, well,
I will
bombs
brace
away.
myself.
How wide is this? Like, you said it's pretty steep, so like I shouldn't need much to get it down, right?
No, I mean it's gonna go downwards, but it is at an angle, so it's a matter of how far are you trying to get it before it starts
Yeah,
like, getting rough. essentially.
Shori, would you like to take the pitch?
Hmm. I guess I can try.
Okay, so first I would like a sleight of hand check from Revi.
Okay. Slight. I don't need to do this carefully. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean. Like, I'll take as much time. Can I take 10 on this? I'm gonna make sure it's secure. I know it's not a thing in 5e. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a. I'm tying a rope to a rock.
Yes, I'm aware.
All right,
is
fine.
How well
sleight
you
of hand.
tie this rock.
Oof.
Apparently, I'm a fucking idiot who can't tie a rope.
So it's not so much you can't tie a rope. It is you find an odd trying to tie a rope around a rock is not an easy thing.
It is not.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Um,
over one, hook under, over the other side. I don't know. Anyway, not all. I get it. They don't have Boy Scouts in this world.
yeah, it's more so for what you are trying to do. It is trying to pull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
get
just
it
trying to
tight enough.
pull the rope to the bottom, which is
Yes.
obviously what I'm attempting to do right now.
Correct. Yeah.
Fair.
So you start doing it. It takes you. You are all watching. It takes Revi like a minute or two, and he like every time he goes to wrap it, it just like slips off. Like he's just not. It's an awkward thing to do. It's not like you're sitting there with like a perfectly chiseled piece of stone that you can have like hook holds or anything. It's just
give me a minute. I'm not going to be conquered by a fucking rock. 1 minute.
I'm gonna pull out one of my heavy iron bars. And then I'm going to shape it into a ring if I can. Just crude. Just a little easier to tie, if that's alright. Robbie, try this instead. So just hold them.
Is it still small enough I can light it up? Non-magical?
Yeah. You can.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's probably going to be much, much easier. Thank you, Seven. I'll light that one up and attempt to retie.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough. Yeah. Tying a rope around a ring is a far easier task.
And then I'll hand it to Zaishori.
You look back. Tinker's just like wrapped up in the like. I was trying to hold it. I'm sorry.
He's just a rope everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You might not have Boy Scouts, but we got a 7. I am always prepared.
Cool. So yeah, Saishori, you are past this, piece of metal rod that has been turned into a disc, like circular with the rope attached to it.
Goddess be with me.
Cool. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Whose roll was that? My god, those computer sounds are loud.
Boop.
So, sorry, can you roll a d20 for me?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, so say sure you grab this, metal ring with the rope attached, and you kind of just frisbee it down this tunnel. You all watch. It goes 22. Yeah, it goes about a good 100 feet that she, clears. It's like sailing the center of the tunnel. It doesn't clip into like the ceiling or a wall until she threw it with such velocity that it literally just blink and just wedges itself into part of the wall.
Nice. Oh, not nice.
Ooh.
It stops
Nice.
a good 100 feet down, but you can see kind of the light emanating still. Um,
Uh,
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna walk down. I have the spider boots on, kinda.
oh yeah.
Um,
Just please
I
be careful with my father, Seven.
I could leave him up here with you till we all get to the bottom.
Clear-
I'll put my wings.
Clearly, he should be carried.
Yeah.
Suji just kind of kicks like a rock down and kind of waits to see if he hears it like land somewhere. Like a small rock, but one that would make enough noise. A stone.
yeah, I mean, you watch it roll. Like it's a heavy
Oh,
decline. It's just
it's
a
not
very
like
steep decline.
yeah.
I'm also gonna
It's
light
not-
one of my torches.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll Wait, so I don't understand. Is the rope is this climbable or no? I don't understand like it's wedged in the wall. How? Like
Threw it
you said it's a
very
steep
hard.
decline, meaning there should be some sort of an open chasm, right? How far is this wall?
Oh no, it's just a steep ramp essentially. It's going almost 100-degree angle downward. It's still a tunnel. It's just going steep down. You can walk it. She just threw a. The rope is
Oh,
there. It can be
okay.
helped for like
Yeah, for
ability.
for people with noodly arms like your boy. Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, all right. So I'll start. All right. So then at that point, then I'm gonna pull a little bit more of the rope. And chop it. I'll just just dagger. Rope appears to be good. The magical rope. This is our first test of it. Cool. So I'll toss that back in the bag. And then. Oh, I specifically did buy these. I'm gonna take a piton out of my bag and I'm gonna just hammer this thing in here.
Nice.
Yep, easy enough. You pull out your climbing gear. You put a piton in. You wrap the rope around it. So now you have like a line that's going from the
so you
top
can-
of this down about 100 feet.
Okay. All right, I'll start going down. Like, well, no time like the present, right?
So
I'll start.
because of where it is, it's kind of like the rope is going to be above you, so it's kind of like holding it for stability. Like
Yeah, it's like this. Yeah. No, I get it.
Cool.
Anything more stable than me just walking down myself and falling, tumbling down 100 feet ramp.
that's fair.
Yep. I start walking down as well. I mean, I have spider boots, so I'm good.
Are you using your spider boots?
I think I had them on during battle because I was on the wall.
You did, but you don't have to continue. It's not continuous effect. You can choose how long you have them activated for.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Just to be safe, I guess I'll use them still right now.
All right.
Hey, Valier, you gotta turn the boots on.
Gotta turn into
you see,
sports mode.
I turned the boots on. I walked down here, no problem.
Sports mode, man.
Just old Nike pumps. You gotta sit there and just.
Right?
Cool. So if you're whoever's using spider climb boots does not need to make a roll. I would like a dexterity saving throw from anybody who is just attempting to make their way down. If you are no, the rope is just going to lower the DC. It's not going to.
Zaishori's flying, so no benefit, right? No extra saving throw.
I'm not flying.
Oh, I thought you busted the wing. Oh, so you're repelling. You're just walking down with us, like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So +4.
Plus a D4, right?
No, plus no, no.
Ooh.
Why don't? Damn it! I got it. No, sorry. I'm a normal, not advantage. That's the first one, but still good. 14
It was
plus 4.
dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So 18 for me.
My tablet just died.
You got a 10
Yeah,
plus
10.
4.
How much do I add to that? Like, am I also under my aura protection?
You don't get a bonus for your own self. So.
You help others.
Mhm.
Right.
And then a D4, you said.
No, it's just +4 total.
Oh.
So
17,
18, 17. All right.
And obviously, just for context of how the Hondric form works, like I'm able to kind of control the flame so I don't set the rope on fire.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a good,
Yeah,
that's a good
no,
point.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
he is not fully engulfed in flames. It is,
Yeah.
Cool. So you all make your way down. 7 using the spider climb boots, easy enough. Pretty simple with Adronis on your back, even to just make your way safely down as your feet kind of cling to the floor. Monkey Suji, this is light work. This is you're hanging on rocks if you need to. You all make it about to that 100-foot mark. So you make it where the rope and this ring has kind of stuck into the wall. The climb continues. How would you like to, for this next leg of it? Are you going to attempt to reuse the ring? Are you going to attempt to reset the wall? How are you going to? Are you just going to continue downward?
I think reset the ring makes sense. We're all right here. So, obviously just kind of lean back against the slope, stabilize, get the ring out, pull the
Can I just
ropes
pull
out,
it Yeah.
repeat the process.
I would
you
like
know,
to throw it.
it's still, lighted up. So obviously at this point it would just be, oh yeah, I mean, we don't need to pull the rope down. That rope stays to the pittons. Pull the rope, retie, second pitton, and hand it to her just like a little less enthusiasm. Let's just get it to the bottom. Let's just to the bottom.
Who's removing the ring?
Not me.
I
From the
would
wall.
have liked to because I said I was leaving, so I'm assuming I'm first, regardless.
Makes sense. Any of us slips down, you're the least likely to keep falling.
I got the boots on, I got the climbing speed, and I'm also like 600 pounds glued to a wall right now.
Yeah.
7. Give me a strength check.
All right. 11.
All right. 7, as you put your hand around kind of whatever the piece of the ring that's exposed, you notice it's embedded pretty deep into the wall. Like you're having trouble getting your fingers kind of like wrapped around it, like
Okay.
fully. And you yank.
Yeah.
It comes out. But as it comes out, you all start to hear as some stone starts to fall from the ceiling.
This guy is falling.
Yep.
Should we run?
How bad does this seem, Rochi?
Give me an investigation check.
Do 1, 2?
Sure.
All right. 18.
It does not appear to be an immediate problem, but there is definitely this tunnel, now that you're looking at it, that where the ceiling is was not stable to begin with, and now it makes more sense of why this ring was easily enough like implanted so deeply. Like it's not packed earth.
Wonderful. So Shori, just let's not panic, but no more destruction of walls. Just like let's just get this thing to the bottom this time, and then I will carefully hammer this end in, and we will carefully move down.
I will continue to hold the ring. I will not throw it.
Okay, I got it. Onwards and downwards, carefully.
So you are retying the ring and sending it down further, just trying not to.
Yeah, I'm just asking her to attempt to not embed it into the wall this time after what just happened. So, once she after she throws, I'll do the same deal. I'll pit and retie, and then we can continue.
Okay. Cool. So sure, give me another strength check. This time, I mean, I'm taking into account that you are trying to hold back.
Okay.
Holding way back.
Yep.
I mean, like, I don't know. I've always felt like a high roll is competence, not necessarily like.
Well, so yeah, the rolls are different. The result is
Because
good if you roll high.
now we have new information.
Correct. The first time she was just throwing it as hard as she could to get it as far down the tunnel as she wanted to.
That makes sense.
This time it's as far as you can without piercing a wall. So it's a high roll is still good. But yeah, so Saishori, you take the disc and you kind of looking down the tunnel, you throw it, holding yourself back a little to a point that you're not trying to strike a wall. You get it to kind of glide downwards. It kind of like skips along the floor, rolls a little bit. You get it to go another, 150 feet. Not into a wall.
Not into a wall?
Not into a wall. Just kind of comes to rest after a certain point.
I think I've hit normal ground.
You're muted.
Sorry, I forgot I muted myself there. I don't hear any more rocks falling. I think we're fine. But either way, let's just hope for the best, and I will go for the hammer.
Cool.
Assuming no issues there, then I'll just I'll wait for 7 to start moving, and then I'll continue after.
I'm ready to keep walking.
All right. Go ahead, and anybody who's not using Spider Climb, go ahead and give me another Dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I've been dead.
Oh no.
I got a 29.
Give me some
Holy
of that.
crap. Suji is just dancing on an angle. He's not touching the rope.
Man. This dude's doing cartwheels right now.
I mean, he is a monkey, so it kind of makes sense. But it's like, all right, Suji, we get it. You're very talented, Mr. Monkey.
All right. As the party continues to descend downward, as you leave this place again, where that ring was, you see again just bits of stone and like kind of dirt and dust are kind of falling down slightly. About another 60 or so feet down, about halfway ish to where the ring has come to a settle, and you can kind of see the glow. Vinteth, you're not keeping track of your footfalls as best as you could, and whether it's something that fell from the rocks way above you or something you just didn't see, your foot catches a rock and your feet slip out from under you and you just lose hold of the rope and you start tumbling.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Can I attempt to catch him?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I notice that? Because I think I catch him.
I will allow.
Do I notice it? Because I'll feel sad, but I won't try to catch it.
I
Valid.
can try. Have wind resistance.
Cool. I will say this: the people behind him wouldn't be able to react in time unless you have something that's like a reaction that's quick you could do. I would say 7. You would have the best chance of stopping this.
Okay.
He just stomps on him.
Like pancake face first into the wall that is 7's back.
Yeah. All right. What am I rolling?
7, I want you. You have both your hands because you're not using the rope because you're using spider climb, which is good. It's a good start. I want you to give me an attack, or it's an athletics check. So this is going to be considered a grapple. You are trying to catch Vinteth.
All right. Athletics?
Yes.
15.
Nice.
Hey, Roach.
Yes.
I think I found something in the D&D rulebook just as egregiously stupid as the cats don't technically have night vision thing.
Yes.
Goats, the absolute most infamous cliff climbers of any animal in our world, do not have a climb speed. I was debating on summoning a goat. So, yeah, not gonna do that. But anyway, that threw me. Have you seen the videos of the goat cliff climbers?
Well, see, that's different though. I wouldn't consider it a climb speed. They don't have a climb speed. They just, as long as it's not a sheer 90-degree angle, they can just walk it.
Let's see.
That is what goats.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So as long as there is at least,
You're right. They're
some
not
to it,
gripping. They are just simply maintaining balance and
they have a ridiculous understanding of their own center of gravity, which is absolutely absurd.
Yeah. Okay.
So a goat could, as long as it's not 90 degrees, can do this.
Okay.
But in the meantime,
yeah, he's falling.
he is falling.
Oh shit!
Vincent, your feet slip out from under you. You lose the rope. You start tumbling towards 7. 7, you turn quickly to see Vinteth coming at you, his full armored and hammer frame just boom, boom, boom. And as you turn to catch him and try to stop him in place, 7, I will give you a choice right now.
All right.
15 is not sufficient to catch him because it does not hit his armor class. He is a tumbling weight coming at you. You are not able to prepare yourself in time. You can either let him go or he's taking you with him.
Oh man.
And Suji wouldn't be able to catch this.
Can I attempt a reaction even if it's not an attempt to catch him? Since I assume since 7's in front, he's already past me, but I'm seeing the fall happen. Can I react?
I'm gonna get to everybody as soon as I hear 7. This is the immediate happening.
Yeah,
like
he sees it first.
I need 7 to 7. You attempt to grab him. He's past you too quickly and is about to take your legs out from under you. Do you let him or do you let him roll by you?
Well, if he takes me out, Andros is still on my back, so he's gonna have to
Oh,
fall.
yeah, he's gonna have to fall.
Okay.
We're not losing the guide again.
Fallen. Save me.
Cool. So, Vintet, you continue to pass. Seven reaches out for you. He realizes he can't stop you and just picks his leg up at the last second as you just continue to roll past.
I should have made an attack roll.
I would like everybody to roll initiative because we have to resolve this.
Oh,
Oh,
Let me.
Always one. Just
Turn
always had to
order.
be one.
10.
It keeps happening.
Would the monkey form have any differences on initiative?
'Cause initiative is plus dex, so actually yes.
Yes.
If you actually look right next to the name, it should have. There's like a little dice that says initiative on it for the monkey form. If you pull the sheet up,
Yeah. Oh, yep.
so you can actually roll initiative for the monkey.
And I would have advantage because of the sword of warning.
Yeah.
Advantage, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's not
you
plus
always do.
advantage.
Anytime you have an initiative roll.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I like monkey form, Andre.
Like, why don't I do this all the time?
This is way better than Suji. No, monkey is basic. We just got to get all of us to be able to speak monkey language, and then we're good.
I mean, just someone has.
Oh, I'm
rolls.
Rochi. Oh, I gotta edit. 14 because of
It'll-
alacrity. I already rolled my D.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
All
Am I
right.
able to like assist in them trying to help me, or am I just in free fall? Like I'm fucked.
Well, once
You'll-
you pass 7, I mean, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
eh?
It's
You have
between
a
you.
You have things you can do on your turn as well. Yes. All right, but for now.
Oh, I go right before you. It's actually perfect.
This is fall damage though if we fail, right?
Well, we don't know because this isn't a fall damage happens, like on a vertical or on a drop. I don't know. Tumble. That could be like improvised damage. That could be a DM thing. Could be his discretion, depending on what you collide with, how hard you collide with it. It could be, assume the
He is
same way
rolling down a ramp.
a person in this situation. Oh, he could come out of this okay, or he could be hurt really bad. Think about it like
Break
that.
bones in D&D.
He's also quickly approaching who knows at the bottom of this ramp.
Yeah, also true. We don't know what awaits us.
Cool. So here is the scenario. At the top of the round, Suji. You watch as Seven reaches out at the last second to try to grab Vinteth. Vinteth is just rolling too fast because of just how much heavy armor he has on him. It's just he's picking up speed quickly on this like steep incline or a decline. Seven pulls his arm at the last second, realizing Andy's on my back, and if I go, Andy goes, and Seven makes the right decision not to put Andy in harm's way in the situation.
Yeah.
Suji, you are up. Vinteth is about 40 feet already from you right now. He has just been tumbling down this wall or down this ramp
Wait, you mean he's 40 feet ahead or behind?
ahead of you.
Oh, okay. Well, just because I was part of the front, that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, and he rolled past Seven, who's also part of the front. He just rolled past you guys, so he's about 40 feet ahead of you at this point.
I think I'm gonna go for. I kind of want to like. Trying to think of. I guess since I'm so acrobatic and stuff, it kind of works. I'm gonna kind of like leap and grab him and try to plant my feet at like the same time.
Okay, so you're trying to move
Long
to
jump,
him.
So I'm trying to
or
like.
just go.
I'm trying to like kind of like while I'm doing all my acrobatic stuff and doing flips with all my great deck save, I basically am trying to like jump towards his area, place my hands on him, and like plant my.
Okay.
With his move speed, he should be able to just get there, right? Not ahead of him, but he should be able to get to him.
Your full movement is 40, right?
I think it's 45 in monkey form.
Oh, 45. Nice.
Because
Oh.
yeah, it's 35 plus the boots.
Yep.
But you know, he's moving at the same time. It's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
depends how he wants to.
So here's how it's gonna work. This entire time, obviously, the techs have been easy because you guys have been moving slowly, methodically with the rope. If you would like to move at your full speed, you have to give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage to move quickly on this ramp and still be able to stop at a dime. If you want to move carefully, there's no check, but you can only move half your speed. It's a difficult terrain, essentially.
But Suji, the druid, is level 6 and he's not affected by difficult terrain anymore.
This is true, but this is not the same situation.
Fair enough.
What? So wait, you're saying if he were in human form, it would be fine, or it wouldn't be fine? I'm confused based on what you just said there.
It's not really difficult terrain.
It's not
Difficult
difficult
terrain. It's more
it's the
so
fact that you're
Oh,
moving at half
terrain.
I see. Yeah.
Suji's
It's
still
not difficult
going for
terrain
that.
because it's like
Difficult terrain is
not like
is a condition that automatically reduces one to half speed.
Correct.
This is
you're
the
moving
option.
at half speed if you want to move carefully.
Okay,
If you're moving, yeah.
I got you. Sorry,
You can disregard moving carefully. You can just go full sprint.
but then we
It just
know
requires a save, so you can stop on a dime, running down a 100-degree incline.
While grabbing someone who's basically at running speed falling.
Correct. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. It is up to you how you wish to proceed.
I don't know. I'm still going for it. And obviously, I don't get the +4 since I'm going to be outside the range of Zaishuri. Boom. Wait.
Cool. Vinted, as you're rolling down, the party watches as Suji starts to go into just full monkey sprint, all fours, just vroom, 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 gets down, passes Vintef, and gets around to try to catch him. And he braces himself. He's trying to like use the rope and like his surroundings to hold, but misjudges again just how heavy Vintef is with his armor on him, and just like a bowling ball catches him in the chest.
Oh
Um,
no! No!
as they both just go ass over tea kettle, just
God.
Wait, and we gotta add a third. So it's like the cartoons with the giant rolling bundle of people.
Why is it always Vinteth?
cool. So now that's happening. Fleer.
God.
Give it your try, buddy. I got a plan. Everybody, get a plan and assume this is gonna get progressively worse every turn.
I gave up on helping. Nope.
Seven's just like, I'll see you guys at the bottom.
I mean,
Yep.
I had a plan, but now that's out the window. Let me see. Think. Could I try to run past them and kind of cause a gust of wind to kind of slow them down enough to kind of hold on to my staff, which I would, if it's possible for me to like kind of stab it down to ground, like anchored, without damaging the integrity of the cave.
What's your full movement?
I
You're 40, 35, 45.
think it's 40.
Shit, now I'm thinking. Oh, no, it doesn't work. No, because you could only react to do one thing.
Only thought of using your floating disc earlier to get.
No, I had a different plan. That's a variation on what I'm going to do on my turn if Valir can't fix this. But I realized I would need Valir's help for the variation. But I could only
Uh,
like have him hold an action to do one thing. He can't do two things, so it doesn't. He can't work. Go.
So, okay, so Valir,
Oh,
they
actually,
are
yeah,
Go
it
ahead.
is 45. Sorry, yeah, 45.
Okay. So at full speed, they are currently 40 feet off from there. They are 60-ish feet away from you. 'Cause you're
Uh,
at the back of the room.
even if
You
I
would-
use my step of the wind.
Step of the Wind will help you get there. Yep. You don't have to worry about making the checks because you're using the spider climb boots, so you can get there in time. Yeah. You Step of
Sweet.
the Wind gives you 90 feet of movement, so you can
Yeah,
get down to them with 30 feet to spare.
cool. Hopefully, it's enough for them to try to low down with my wind or try to hold on to my staff. Like I said, trying to anchor it to the ground.
Okay. So I'll ask you: Are you going direct? Like how much of a room are you giving them? Are you trying to get right next to them? Or are you going a couple like 10, 15 feet past them and then trying to set up like your buffer?
Yeah, I think I'd go like 20 feet. Hopefully, there that's enough for them.
Okay, so you get like 20 feet past them, plant your staff in the ground, and you're trying to use gust as like your elemental ability to
Slow them down a little bit.
Okay, I'm with it. Give me just give me a straight wisdom check.
All right. If you guys knock me down, I'm fighting. Straight wisdom check.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, good to know. That'll definitely help somebody. All right, so you all watch Valir. You sprint just unimpeded by the incline with the climb boots. Sprint past the tumbling mess that is Vinteth and Suji, just continuing to roll. You get ahead of them. You plant the crossroads in the ground, and you start just pushing out this elemental energy, this gust of wind to try to buffer them to slow their fall a little bit. Revi, you are up.
I have two quick questions.
Sure.
Number one, can I attempt to, instead of running full speed, simply slide down? And while attempting to keep full movement and avoiding disadvantage,
Mm,
I could either hold the rope or be next to it. I understand that next to it comes with its own dangers if I'm no longer holding it and how far I may fall. But could I do that holding the rope? That's my first thing, like without knocking other people over. If I just wanted to go, shit, I'm trying to clear as much distance as I can on my ass. Doesn't matter because I only have one task I'm trying to do after I move my full 30 feet.
So on your ass would still be half speed because you're not moving as fast as you are just running.
Even we're okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying 90 would be straight down. 100 is this. So we're sorry, aligned with camera. So instead of this, it's this.
Yes.
This is steep, man.
It
On
is.
your ass.
Okay.
Okay.
It's still gonna
You
be. It's
do have
still,
ass
Okay.
the
Um,
problem with that is
all
that's
right.
going to still be the same disadvantage dex check if you're trying to move your full speed.
You're right. You're right.
Stop yourself.
Okay, so then how the fuck does how the fuck do thrown objects work at within the scope of this? I'm not trying to exploit rules. I just have genuinely no idea. I feel like I could throw something and it's like, wait, is it just gonna go forever? Is there any way for like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like until it's stopped? Even a moderate throw feels like it would just keep going. Is it a
It depends on
disadvantage to try to hit the ground at what would be normal distance?
It depends on what you're aiming to do and if
All
the
right.
thing has some way.
I pull out the goat statue, specifically travel. Say the command word, travel, and as I'm throwing this thing, I am going to be yelling, help him brace. It does follow my commands, so and my intent. So it should, assuming I can get it close to Valir,
Yeah.
be able to get what I mean, stand there and help him brace. That's my attempt. Actually, so if I can get it there, the object easy enough, I'm just going to move the 15 feet at penalty. So 5, 10, 15, not in the exact. Oh yeah, Suji's done, so he's out of that space. So yeah, so I'll be right there. I'll move the 15 feet, assuming I can get the throw. 50 feet feels like it should be pretty easy at this distance. At this angle. I would imagine the hard part would just be accuracy, right? Because distance should be a little pitch. It's going to go 50 feet at this angle.
Oh yeah, that's not.
So it's about trying to get the goat close to Valir as I do this. So, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just move the 15 feet to keep this simple. For the penalty, slide down as far as I can. I'll pull the goat statue, whip it, say the command word, and give the command to help Valir stop them. Huh?
Okay. So yeah, so you slide down 15 feet, go slowly, take the statue, chuck it. Yeah, so you were there, 5, 10, 15 gets you up to about there. Valir is that far off camera. Cool. Yeah, that's within 60 feet. Cool. So yeah, so Valir, you all watch as Revi chucks the statue. It bounces on the ground past Suji and Vinteth, tumbles right next to Valir. It pushes through the gust slightly because it's on the ground, and you watch Valir right next to you. Goat. Large goat. Cool. All right, we got a goat. We got some wind blockage. Cool.
Oh, sorry. That's it for me. That's all
Yeah.
I got.
Vinteth.
So what the hell is happening now?
So you were rolling down this hill. You crashed into Suji. Suji's now rolling with you. You're both kind of in free fall. You saw like Valir just run past you guys and like stop like a good distance ahead of you. You are continuing to roll. Is there anything you would like to attempt to do while rolling?
I was gonna try and like wrap the head of the hammer around the rope to slow myself, but I don't know if I'm like full tumbling and I could even like react like that.
Okay, so with the rope right now, because it's not embedded into a wall and it was just on the ground, the rope is just on the floor. You can attempt to try to re-catch it. So it's up to you how you want to attempt to stop yourself. Your momentum is moving forward, and you are currently tumbling at like an odd angle because you're a big, heavy mace.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with try to grab the rope. And I'm entangled with Suji's. I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work.
It's cute.
Yeah. We're tumbling.
Cool. So go ahead and just give me a dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
Yep. Yeah. As you're flailing, you're rolling, you see the rope, you start to grab towards it, you're moving too quickly to get the rope into your hands. So that's your action.
I can't see the bottom, right?
Nope, but you're quickly coming up on Valir and a goat.
This is probably gonna hurt, but I'm gonna spread my limbs out and try and slow myself down. Shield, hammer, either side.
Cool. All right, so as you continue to tumble, you move kind of past, like you're not entwined with Suji, so like you're both in free fall tumble right now. So you continue to roll past him. I would like you to give me a, what do I want to call this? What do you call when someone's rolling down a tunnel towards a wind wall and a goat?
Lucky.
Let's call this a strength save with advantage. Yeah. For you, Mr. Vinteth.
Strength save with it. Great for me. Sorry, I was answering chat.
I mean, that's just me.
17.
17. So, Vincent, you're frantically reaching, you're tumbling, you're trying to grab the rope. You can't catch it. You turn just in time to see, you start to feel the wind kind of pushing up against you. And it's helping you kind of stabilize a little bit. And you find, you feel your legs come under you. And you try to catch your balance. And you try, and you're like, okay, I can stop. And then you, smash into a goat.
Is it fluffy at
But
least?
that's a thick goat. No,
Mm.
goat of travel is a built goat. But yeah, you
Jeez.
slash into the goat and you just come to a full stop. Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you just into this thing.
Jeez.
But you
Ow.
stop.
Yeah.
7.
I'm going to run and dash, and I just want to get up to Suji and just watch him fall for longer. I've given up. I'm not risking Andy's life, but unless you'd let me try to impale my door into the floor.
Are
Something
you
else.
trying to stab Suji into the ground? Is that what you're asking?
Well, is he still 40 feet away, or is he further than?
Suji from here is from off screen is 40 feet, so he's about
Yeah, I'll punch.
45, 50.
Okay. Would I be able to run up and hit him real quick? Try to stop him.
Those are two different things. Are you trying to hit him or are you trying to stop him?
I'm hopefully both.
Yeah, you can give me a grapple check. You can try to
No.
hold
Just-
him.
Straight up athletics again?
Yeah.
All right. 19.
Okay. So yeah, you run down there with Andy on your back. You're obviously using the spider climb boot, so you you're moving normally. And you
Yeah.
just Suji's tumbling, you get up to him and you just hand to chest and he just just hit him.
Why did you try to save Vintet like this?
I look Seven directly in the eyes and say, "Why?"
Also, I'm not going to let him go at all now. He's being carried just one armed. I'm gonna hold him up to the rest of the thing and got him. And now he lost his walking privileges.
Well, I think I'm about done with this rope too. And I'll have the goat come over and I'm gonna get on this thing for the rest of the
Oh,
the
nice.
way down because I fucking forgot until this chaos that I had that.
All right, goat. Yoink.
Mm.
So Vintef is still in free fall.
No, he's
No,
still there.
Vintef
No.
crashed into a goat.
Into the goat.
The goat
Oh yeah,
can.
well yeah. As soon as Vinteth's stable, I'm not gonna have the goat move until he's good.
The goat
Okay.
just walks out of the way. Vintef keeps rolling.
Ah! Oh shit! Oh, sorry, forgot. I forgot you were there, bud.
Okay, so everyone is grounded right now?
Yep, Vintef crashed into a goat. 7 is pinning Suji to the ground.
Okay, all seems fine with me. Onwards and downwards.
I'm using Suji as a torch.
Goat.
Valir and Vintef.
Yes.
You guys come to a stop. The party, the back part of your party starts to catch up to you. You take a breath. The two of you start to hear.
Oh. Is that the rocks?
As rocks.
Yeah.
I'm getting on the
Ready.
goat.
Is it coming from above?
Certainly is.
Gosh.
Oh, okay.
And I continue just dashing with Andy on my back and Stoogie in my hand.
With the rock falling, can I do something still, or?
You can all do something. We are going to stay in initiative order for this. This is going to be a skill check challenge. We are moving down a tunnel.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
goddamn avalanche coming behind you.
Oh, fantastic.
God
I ain't
damn it.
scared.
Oh, God.
Worst part is you're still gonna somehow spin this as my fault because I fell.
Yeah, immediately. You got us blown up, and then you smashed into a goat. Suji's tumbling down a hill. 100% your fault.
Was literally doing cartwheels before I had to try to save you.
Yeah.
Is
Now
it
look at him.
possible for me to like fully open my wings and like dive straight down and pick up Suji on the way?
It is definitely possible. So this is what I will say. The way this is going to work is there's a certain amount of feet to the bottom of this track. You all have to get out of here to not be crushed under large amounts of rocks and boulder and dirt that are currently coming your way. I am taking into account your speed. Every round, by the end of the round, the entire party will move the person who has the highest speed for that round. So you don't have to worry about moving. Don't tell me, oh, I moved this many feet, I moved this many feet. I am taking into account the max speed of somebody in this group.
Okay.
Every
Quick,
round.
Got it.
Yes.
Damn. Does danger sense come into effect now?
You're in danger, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the spider thing. We're escaping. It's a skill. It's a
Get the
skill
fuck out of
challenge.
Yeah.
So the way this is going to work is every round you need to make a dexterity check. Everybody needs to make a dexterity check, and this is going to be a combination of keeping your footing, not getting hit by boulders that are running faster than the rest of the avalanche. So, you know, really good checks, you might come out unscathed. Slightly bad checks, you might take some damage. Really bad checks, you might fall behind the rest of the party.
I just want to reiterate, I got up on the goat.
Question for DM: do I have to do these since I'm being carried by 7?
Everybody has to do them because part of this is also getting struck by falling rocks.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yep.
So, beginning of this round, I would like everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage now. 20.
Are we still close to Zaishori? I don't
I
understand.
will say, since you were all you came back to a group, you are all within Zaishori unless somebody starts falling behind or if Zaishori starts falling behind.
Okay.
So for right now, you all keep adding the +4 until I tell you otherwise.
All right.
Got
so
it.
24.
No! Goat, save me.
Man, even on a goat. Oh yeah, wait. How does that work? Does the goat roll?
I would also like the goat to roll, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Goat time, baby. Although, I mean, he might be strong, but he is not very dexterous, apparently.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a 0. So. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Sorry.
This all
Fuck.
tracks. This all tracks, yeah.
Of course, Vinteth. The thing is, he gets slammed into, and he's just, he's good. Then Vinteth gets on him, and now he's just the worst.
Yet more mistakes have been made.
It's okay. We
Oh.
can get through it.
Cool. So as you all look behind you, start to see what's happening, you start running down this tunnel. You're seeing rocks and dirt, and it's just starting to slide down. You see a couple of these boulders just one pretty large one hits Vinteth and the goat just square in the side, and just the goat was okay by himself. Vinteth gets hit and it hits the goat, and like it tumbles the goat in the wrong way. Both the goat and Vinteth, you both take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fuck.
Goat reverts to statue.
Right. So you watch the boat goat just. Revy, I will ask you a question.
Yeah.
You can choose to fall behind to pick up the goat. Or
I
you
would,
have to let the goat go into freefall.
I would fall behind.
Okay. Cool.
Because then I don't know how this works within the context of a skill challenge. But if possible, at the next opportunity, I would burn my free Misty Step to try to re-catch up.
That is good to know. Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
So that is at the beginning of the round. Basically, everybody, you're watching boulders crack, crack, crack.
Vintef, you son of a bitch! Slide back to grab the statue.
It's not you don't go backwards. You just stop your momentum and wait for the statue to come to you, and just like, okay, I got the statue. Oh shit, boulder. Cool. So damage. The rest of you continue onward. You're trying to keep your fit. Cool. This round, I don't really need to keep initiative order. Everyone gets like an action at a time. If there's anything you want to do, or you can just keep running. Like you don't have to do anything. You just tell me like, I want to try this, or in Revy's case, I'm gonna catch the statue and Misty step back up to the group so I can keep fucking running. That's perfectly okay. Just let me know if there's anything you want to do. If not, we'll go through another round of the skill check.
I would like to burn another rage.
Okay.
Oh,
What are we raging for?
we're gonna get out the tail.
Okay.
Just makes sense.
Cool.
Help me get out of a waterfall. It's gonna help me get out of a rock slide.
I wish Spirit Guardians work against rocks.
Not against objects. So.
Yeah, just starts disintegrating rocks in your vicinity.
No. So have I accomplished the Misty Step? I'm back with the group.
Yes, you are
Then
back.
I'm continuing. Continuing.
So the only person
Nothing
who's
else.
fallen behind at this point is Vintef. Everybody else is kind of moving ahead.
Oh wait, Vintef did. Wait, how did Vintef fall behind? Oh, because obviously
He's getting
rock.
hit. He got crushed by a rock.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can I grab him?
Wait. Yeah, I guess that was gonna be my question. As I'm falling behind anyway, sorry, I forgot he fell behind because he got hit. As I'm falling behind anyway, once I've grabbed the statue, is he close enough that I can attempt to do anything to help get him back? I know I can't Misty Step with him.
Yeah, if you want to do something as an action if you have an action that you want to try to,
I can
help
at
him
least, before I teleport back to the group, I can at least help get him back on his feet. Because I know he has, get him composed. I know he has his own ability to do that sort of shit, too. So I'll attempt to help him to his feet before I Misty Step back to the group. Oh.
Okay, so you're trying to help him up a little bit, and then you grab the statue. It's like, catch up, Misty step back. Okay,
And I will catch up, and I will magically guide him.
Okay.
Oh,
Now
thank
again,
fuck.
I want to use my tail to swipe around bowlers that are coming towards me or Andy, so to make those little attacks.
You don't really need to make attacks for this. It's just
Okay.
noted.
I need
There's
as
no
many
enemies
advantages.
on this one.
Yeah,
But if there's nobody, if anybody else wants to do anything for this round, if not, we can go ahead and go to the next round of dexterity saving.
I'm good for this.
I'm just up, praying I don't get hit by more rocks.
Oh, wait, so no rolls. I did help him get. He's good.
He's standing. He
Okay.
has a higher DC for the next round of rocks because he's further behind and therefore
Got it.
closer to the rocks.
Well, hopefully that guidance gets you there. Otherwise, oh.
So, Dex throws again now.
Yep. If nobody else has anything for that round, go ahead and give me dex throws.
21, so 25.
Could I hold an action if I fail? Like the condition being I'm gonna fail. Nah, whatever.
Oof. Jesus.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I'll burn it. Yeah, I'll burn a lucky.
Oh,
Well, that's unfortunate. So we're gonna go with the first ones. That's gonna be an 11, and hope it gets me there.
Ooh. Awesome. So you continue down. Rocks are starting to continue to move their way down. You see they're catching speed. You guys are all trying to just run as quickly as you can. Saishori, Revi. Bleer has the +4. He's fine. Am I missing? Nope, that's everybody. Okay. Saishori and Revi. You both, as you're running, Revi, you catch up. You take a look back. You're kind of still yelling at Vintet to catch up. And you see a rock just catches you in the side and just cracks you. Saishori, you're towards the front, and even you take another rock that's just like bouncing off the walls. Both of you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Revi, you are knocked off. You're actually no, with a 4. Yeah, you're both knocked off kilter.
No. I have an 11 total. Because I'm
talking.
That was
you
what?
rolled an 11. She rolled a 4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you both start to slow down. You're not completely out of it, but you're definitely like farther behind than Seven, Valier, and Suji. Vinteth, you catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Fucking rock.
Rocks.
And my rage ends after a minute, so be fine, right?
Your rage also ends if you don't attack or take damage. So your rage ends now.
Roach, I'm sorry. My record keeping has not been as good as it should be. How many days has it been since we were attacked by the cyborgs on the ship? Because that is when I used the Goat of Terror, if I remember correctly. Apologies. I'll keep better record keeping on these things.
Oh,
But it's only been 2 days?
No, 3.
Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna
Because it was you were attacked by them. You woke up the next day, attacked by Chimera, landed in Silicon Valley, slept at Valier's house, slept in Kithril Tori. So yeah, 3 days.
Oh.
all right.
Okay. I'm gonna bring out the statue for the Goat of Travail. Command word. And down. And attempt to mount it on the next round. Or, as I can, and on this round. And
Isn't that the goat that Suji has?
oh shit, he did take. Fuck,
Yeah.
he did take one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna be in pain. That's it for me then.
Cool.
I forgot.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything on this round?
I could hit Suji and keep my rage. Now I'm carrying him while running down a hill.
Let me do a perception check. Because I want to kind of see while I'm running if, like, I kind of notice that he wants to, like, attack me or something.
Actually, you could just hit me. That would work
That's
too.
why, but
You're still a monkey
I'm
right
saying,
now.
yeah.
Do you
monkey.
understand? Do you understand us still? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I fully
do?
understand you.
Suji, use the statue.
I already used the statue.
When did you use Travail?
During the escape for his when Valier's sister was taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all
Never mind.
goaded out.
Yeah.
No tokens left.
No, wait. I caught the statue. This is actually, sorry, Roach, correct me. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Go to traveling seems like it might be OP because of this. The Go to Traveling can become a large goat with the same statistics as a riding horse. It is 24 charges. Each hour, a portion thereof. It spends a beast form, costs 1 charge. Obviously, it dies, it reverts to a figurine. It does not explicitly say this in the rules, but the implication of how this item works seems to be if it dies, it just costs you the time that it's been in that charge. So that just cost me an hour. That would be my second charge, meaning I have 22 remaining. Is that accurate? There's nothing specifying a cooldown if it dies.
For this one, yeah. I mean, you're looking at the abbreviated
Traveling,
right?
which, yeah. Let me pull
Yeah,
up the full.
I have it up already. There's a very important line in this. While it has charges, you can use it as often as you wish.
Wow. Okay. All right. My bad then. Sorry for all the waffling. I'm gonna throw the goat of traveling again. This time, I'm gonna get on it and try to help people as I can. Okay. So this is another weird one. Sorry, Rochi. Statistics of a riding horse. I note specifically that Travail and Terror have this thing called sure-footed. The goat has advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws made against effects that would knock it prone. Does that mean the goat of traveling does not have that because it's a riding horse?
Correct. Sure-footed is a giant goat stat, not a riding horse stat.
I see. Okay.
They're slightly different.
I mean, it makes sense. The other ones are, you don't get to use them as often. So okay, that's all I had then. So yeah, I'll get on the goat of traveling and try to, help people as best I can. Good. Right. Oh shit! I haven't been making throws for Tinkers. Is he dead?
We'll just say probably.
Poor Tinkers.
Make two. Make two. I mean, if he gets hit once, he is out. It has been 16,
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, because if he
was
doesn't,
off.
he could give the people in worse shape advantage with help actions during this, right? Sorry, he's actually got pretty good deck, so we'll see. I mean, it's only a +2, but still, better than nothing.
Soft should be doing the same, right?
Yeah. No, it is absolutely.
So the other option, I will give you both this. The other option is you could blink them out and not have them do this, but then they're not helping
Yeah.
anybody.
I'd rather. It's 10 gold. I'm gonna risk it because then if he stays alive, then he can help the people who are in the worst shape. First, no, he's gone. Okay, that's fine. I risk it. Tinkers gets hit by. Tinkers, go help! Oh,
Go help what?
Yeah. So all right, Tinkers
Just
out.
feathers.
Yeah, but Tinkers, you don't even. Never mind. We're gonna discuss that one later.
Vinteth, is Zoth staying or are you blinking him?
You snapping him.
I'll snap him.
Okay.
You, such a 10 gold. Make
What the fuck is he
roll.
gonna do? Fine. I figured he was just on fucking sevens back anyway. I'd just assume he is.
Brad's really making him use all his RNG to save the cat.
Save the cat. No, that's fine. No, if you want to blink him, no, sorry, don't let me pressure you. If you want to blink him, it's fine. It's your choice.
Sorry, this is a peer pressure group. You got to do it.
Yeah. The hell do I even roll for him?
Just roll a d20.
It should be like +2, I think, on a cat.
I'm aware. If it's not
Yeah.
super high, okay, roll another one.
Ooh, he makes the first. Zoth is just a professional. Like, what can
All
you
right.
say?
Zoth is still around for now.
Yeah, cat.
Cool. So I need. So if nobody else has anything for this third round, I need dexterity saving
I
throws.
have one thing.
Ooh.
I want to do a perception check just to see if I notice what Seven's doing with all the chaos. That's pretty high. So I'll say that's probably fine to realize that he needs something. He needs to either hit me or get hit. So I'm gonna throw a ninja star at him.
Right.
I like it.
All right. So I'll be this person.
Sure.
Do you want to punch him, or do you want to throw a ninja star at him with disadvantage? Because it's a range attack against something you are within melee with.
If he's close enough for me to punch him, I'll just.
I mean, if he's again, we're going with whatever
Wait.
the narrative is. Is he
Yeah.
still? Are you still being held, or are you trying to run by yourself? Because you could have broken out and run by yourself.
Oh yeah, I guess because I'm being held, it's a little different.
I would also say he is probably not holding you in this situation. He's already having. He has to protect Andy, and that's what I am. That is his priority. You are running on your own. You are within melee of him if you want to help him, but that is up to you too.
Only other question would be: so since my scythe would be like a +11, Would a punch be the similar or no?
Punch is strength, not proficient. No proficiency, just plus strength.
Do but let's say that's a bit too much. All right, I'll do what's it called, a punch. And obviously I'm aiming at like his arm or whatever.
7's 19 hit.
No.
What?
If I'm reading this right, it's just an attack made against me. Oh, I have an attack.
You have
of
to take.
creature,
You have
I
to take
take damage. Yeah.
Correct. I will say, if you are letting 7, are you
I
letting
will
this
let
happen?
him. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just trying to keep everything. Give 7 the most amount of power right now.
Cool. So you take 1 plus your strength modifier. So that's what's your strength modifier, Suji? It's just 3
3.
in the monkey form. 3. So 4 reduced to 2.
All right. I can live with that.
It's just Suji just looks over you, just like.
He's like, I'll nod at him, and we're gonna just keep going.
All right. Cool. I would like another round of dexterity saving throws. At this point, Vinteth and Revi, you are both within Saishori's radius. Everybody else is outside of it because Saishori and Revi fell behind, and Suji and Revi, Vinteth caught up.
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh wait, so I'm still behind. Can I do it?
You the goat, Vinteth and Saishori are further
behind.
back.
Got it.
Everybody else is further ahead, so the people further ahead do not get the +4.
Makes sense. 9. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hey.
Blair's just fucking bouncing off of walls and shit. Just
Yes.
I'm running backwards at this point.
And
really
then
total dad move at like a Pee-wee football game. Like, you guys should catch up. All right.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if it matters. He might have already saved, but Vinteth gets a D4.
Yeah, 17. Am I rolling for the
Well,
cat
so
again?
Sorry. No, you get a 17, plus you get a D4 from me for the guidance.
Another 1.
Wow. And nothing.
Yep, and I also like you to roll for the cat and the goat.
Can Zoth help? Does it? I don't know. In this situation, maybe not.
It's hard to help dodging a boulder.
Yeah. Okay, goat's feeling better. He's like, no, I'm not getting killed like that again.
I've learned.
Zoth is a cat.
Yeah, Zoth is just bouncing. He's cool. He's vibing.
Oh yeah, Tinkers is.
Cool. With those rolls, you get ahead. The goat definitely helps you get ahead. All right. As boulders continue to roll, the group ahead, you're keeping pace. Again, you're moving as quickly as possible. You can feel like you're running with this slope, and it is as dangerous as it feels. You're continuing to run because you hear the danger behind you. You still can't see ahead of you any end to this tunnel yet. But you're moving quickly, you're keeping pace. Valir, you are just dancing down this tunnel, just keeping ahead of everybody. Suji, you're not far behind. 7, you're lacking a little bit, but more so because you're trying to keep Andy safe. So like you're turning and like swatting boulders and like just trying to keep moving. Revi, you mount the goat. You start moving down. The goat is kind of like bouncing off of the walls and like off of this like ramps and taking off. Doing what goats do. They're moving quickly down this heavy decline. You all look back as you see Saishori just take another heavy boulder to the back. You see her shoulder kind of tumble. She starts to lose her footing and is starting to trip and spin, and she doesn't have her feet under her. You watch as another boulder hits her while she's on the ground. Saishori, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Jesus.
Big bonk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
Oh.
She is now falling further behind. The rest of you are running forward. She isn't tumbling as fast because now you're watching soot and dirt is coming down almost into like a landslide and engulfing her at this point. So she's still tumbling, but is getting sucked into this roiling, this mass of dirt and rocks.
Can I heal myself?
If you would like to, of course.
Okay, so on this round we get another action.
Yep.
Fuji hit me again.
I'm gonna ride the goat back up, and I'm going to attempt to. Funny, I just got this. This will be my first use of it. I'm gonna attempt to lightning and pull her out.
Lightning Lore is an attack roll, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's a save, which I don't know how. Again, this is a weird one, right? Because a save. I mean, this is one of those like she should be able to choose to fail this and allow herself to be pulled, but that would necessitate me hitting. But it's not a spell I need to hit with, so it's up to you, buddy. It's a skill challenge. Do it however you want it.
Yeah,
It's,
no worries.
I just wanted to provide you the context. It's a weird one because rules is written. I should be able to go, I'm using it. She goes, I'll fail the save. And I go, yup. And you're out. But, clearly that's a bit stupid. So.
No, I mean, that's how the spell works. But Revi, play it out for me. How do you convince this spell you've never used before, Saishori, to take this as it is?
All right, let's just. Oh, shit. She's too far back. Go back up. And I will. And Zaishori, if you can hear me, just let go and let the spell take you. And I will throw this thing forward.
I'm just gonna go limp.
No, it's
Cool.
probably for the best. Yeah. It's probably for the best there.
Cool. So go ahead and roll the damage for it.
Actually.
Wait, it doesn't have damage, right? It's just pulls, right?
No. If it ends within 5 feet, there is damage. But I am going to pull from 10, so no damage. It is we are trying to whip her back towards the group as best we can. Although I know rules is written, it pulls her to me. But, thematically, I'm trying to fucking, as best I can, get some goat momentum in and yeet her down this fucking slope. Back to the group.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put some sort of roll to this. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Just because I need to put something to this. It's sanity.
I'm the magic man. You don't need to be strong when it's magic.
All right. So what is the full distance it can pull, or what's the range? I guess is what I'm asking.
Let me make sure. Just
give me the deets. Give me the deets here.
Yeah. Lightning lore. One creature I see save or pull to me. If it ends in 5 feet, it's damage, and its range is Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it's wow, that is interesting. It's 15-foot range, but only again rules written 10 foot to you. But yes, I will attempt to cast it from max distance to try to give her some momentum. Maybe be able to help her as she's getting pulled out of this towards me, and we can keep going down. Realistically, I don't think I'm going to be able to run right past me, but I will do as best I can to use that momentum to get her past, because I should be able to outpace her on the goat anyway. So I want her past me and back towards her.
So here's what I'll give you both. I'll give you both this option. and you can decide between the two of you how you would like this to play out. This can definitely pull her out of the rubble, which will pull her one. Basically, she has failed a second save in a row, which is why she's now being pulled into this. At base, you can pull her out of this, pull her the 10 feet without taking damage towards you, which will then put her basically at 1 fail instead of the 2 that she's currently at.
Mm-hmm.
If she is willing to take damage on this, I will put her. The lightning lure pulls her completely in front of you 5 feet and puts you both back on this track of no saves.
All right, if on the 20, I'm then like in this moment, I'm like, wait, I think I can. If I feel like I can like whip her ahead of me, then yeah, no, that is what I will do. If I actually feel like I can do that, yes, 100%. I'm gonna get her.
Give you that option
because I feel like she can. I felt like in my mind, I know that's not gonna feel great, but you know, she can take it. Like it's better than another fucking boulder. So yeah, I'll whip her ahead of me then and forget the other saves.
All right, so go ahead and roll the damage for lightning lure.
Oh, so it will be the damage from lightning lure. It's not going to be improvised like bludgeoning from her hitting the ground or something.
I just said roll the damage for lightning.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair.
I said what I said.
Ready? That will be so CL5, which we are, so that's 2. Okay. Yep, 12.
Ooh. So Saishori, you watch as you go limp. You let this lightning, this like kind of like bolt of lightning, come out from Revy, grab you, pulls you out of this rubble and this rolling avalanche of debris. You see yourself like mid-air just get pulled past Revy and on the goat, and you start to kind of like catch yourself. So you take 12 points of lightning damage from the just the shock of this kind of lure just wrapping around your like arm, pulling you out. You also take an additional roll that 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so how much was it in total?
15
total.
Ow.
But you are back up. You are ahead of Revy and the goat, and you're just like trying to catch yourself and realign yourself and start running again. Is there anything else? Anybody else? I think Suji's punching Seven again.
Yeah,
Is that what's
we're
happening?
gonna let him bat me.
All right, take another 2 points of bludgeoning damage as Suji just turns over, just backhands you, and just keeps running.
Yeah. It's all right. I feel like it's a safer thing because if I whack him,
Just knocks him unconscious. Cool. It's another that feat. Cool. All right. I need if nobody else has an action, I need another dexterity saving throw from everybody.
all right. 21 again.
Am I still close enough to Zaishori, or is she ahead of me now?
She is within. She's still around you, so you two are kind of the
Mm-hmm.
only people getting Saishori's aura right now. The two of you. Okay. You have not caught fully back up at this moment.
Got it. Well, I guess it didn't matter.
God damn it. 7. I want to give Andy damage, but you keep rolling over the threshold of carrying somebody.
He's 7 is him. 7 is him.
7 is him.
I'm gonna grab some ice. I'll be right back.
7, your tail is just like a whirly dervish behind you. Just fucking stone and dirt. Just no goddamn propeller. All right.
Yeah. What happens when we let Suji hit me?
How much is a lesser healing potion again?
2d4 plus 2.
Can I do that now?
Sure. Oh, I will also say, somebody remind me after the session's over. There's a new alternate rule for potions that I've been talking to some people about that I would like to try.
Different from your already pretty good rule?
Yes.
Oh,
there's a better rule. I just want to talk about it after the session, but we'll get to there. Cool. So yep. So do. Taishori, that is 10 plus 4, so 14. You are just okay because you were past. God damn that. Yeah, taking some
What-
damage worked because
what
you
was
got
that?
past the threshold.
What was that 2d4 roll?
She rolled a
Her-
potion. She's
Oh.
chugging potions.
God. This is now the second straight encounter she's had to be jugging it.
Yes,
Oh boy, we gotta restock you.
I'm out of lessers.
Mm-mm.
Thirsty.
Okay, so you all continue down. Saishori, Revi, the two of you, Revi on the goat, Saishori moving a little bit ahead. Saishori, you're chugging a potion as you're just sprinting down, just rocks flying in the background. 7, you're just spinning away boulders and rocks. Andy's just like getting sprayed. Like, he's dirty, but not injured at all because you're just protecting him perfectly right now. Valir, you are just dead sprint, moving ahead of everybody, trying to keep the path ahead. Suji, you get distracted just for a half second. Like you look back, you hear the Revi and Saishori. You're worried for a second. You turn back. Your foot goes out from under you. You get tripped up. You get trampled. You're not able to stop in time. Vinteth runs over you. A boulder cracks you in the side of the head. You take 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wait, he's monkey. He's monkey.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good at least.
For now.
Well, yeah,
Well-
for now.
So I fall back into the aura range now.
You are closer, yeah, to the back pile. Cool. Saishori's checking a potion. Suji's no longer there to punch 7 in the face.
We're here to throw a dart.
Can I
Wait,
chuck a javelin at him?
Wait, wait, he just has to attack, right? There's
No.
no boulder flying. He can just
You have
like.
to hit. You have to hit a creature.
Oh.
You either
Oh,
have to deal
creature.
damage. You have to deal damage or be
I
dealt
know.
damage.
Gotcha.
And he looks at you like, Ike.
Okay.
Ah!
Punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
His knife just bounces like, good enough. Keep going.
You take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
It's Andy. You take it.
Yeah.
Like, here, I'll show you my weak spot so you can do 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I can do that exactly one more time as my right hand is now broken.
Oh, no.
Well, I also got my satchel of weapons. You could just start poking with me.
Oh, right. Weapons.
Yeah.
All right. I would like everybody to make another dexterity saving throw for me.
Yup.
All right. 17.
Suji, you're at disadvantage for this one.
I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Finally.
Nat one, boy. I gotta respect that shit.
Still just me and Zaishori, or have we caught up at all?
The two of you are not caught up for range yet, but you are closer.
Got it. Okay. But still me on that, in which case, 8 feet.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I didn't do the goat. Goat. Hey.
Hey.
God says
All
what's
right.
good.
Oh, holy shit. Like, wow, this thing really does not want to get hit by another rock. Travel is number one, goats. He comes back 24 times. You know, he might not scare people like your boy Terror, but he's got persistence.
Hell yeah. And my tail
Suji
is
takes
amazing.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, who took Who took that?
Suji.
Jesus. Are you Suji or are you still is monkey sustained? Are you still monkey?
I'm still monkey right now.
Okay, well, that's good. On this round, I would like to take an action if I can.
Sure.
Seeing Suji get hit again, I'm gonna, or monkey, run up to him, and
Wait. I might have zoned out for a minute. So was my check not good as 16?
Oh wait,
So I was in the aura this time.
You are not technically in the aura this
Oh,
time.
I'm not in the aura. So I took a hit. So how much damage did I take?
17.
Okay, then I was out. So I'm Suji form again.
okay. Once he gets knocked out of that, I'm gonna run up and I'll just magical guidance, like Suji, you've gotten hit a couple of times. You've got to get it together. Actually, fuck, he's knocked out of monkey form. Oh god, wait, this isn't saving throws, is it? It's ability checks.
He can go back in.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Oh,
into it,
okay,
but-
all right,
Thankfully,
Well-
he did short. You guys did short rest, so he has his wild shapes back.
got it.
Fucking druids.
I'm still gonna seeing him get hit twice. I'm still gonna give him the match.
But either way, I cannot like healing word then turn back into a monkey since they're both bonus actions.
I thought your monkey form is an action.
Oh yeah, it's an action. Okay, yeah, so I can do that. I'll cast healing words second level, right? Since so I took 28 and 17, so I took 10 damage.
Yeah.
Or should I use it on Zeshuri? Oh no, I'm falling behind. I need to save my fucking life.
Wait, how damaged are you? I thought you were just damaged as monkey.
No. Like it's kind of like trample damage. So I took 10 damage. Plus, it's just something I can do during. What's your spellcast ability? Yeah, I'm rolling 2d4. I did it.
Are you going back to 100? Or are you going to regular monkey?
I'm gonna. I think I'll go 100. Let me just do the healing word spellcastings. Right.
No worries. Just make sure I had shit ready.
Or is this? Oh, the spellcasting modifier is 5 now. So I've only taken 1 damage. Let me just double check. Monkey form stuck. I guess I'll just turn normal monkey.
Do a normal monkey form.
Yeah.
Any other actions from the group?
Have Andy hit me again, or that was already taken care of this turn?
That was this turn, yeah.
Okay.
Anyone have any lessers they want to pawn over? Or I can use my
Can
greater.
can I do that? Can I ride over and as just give Zaishuri a couple lessers out of my bag?
Yeah, you can pass over. I would say 1 as a free action.
One.
So just running.
I'm not gonna do anything else. So,
Right.
or still just 1. I have no action this turn. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, I think you can handle 2. Yeah. Why
Oh
not?
wait, no, because this is different from the turn with the no. Is this the same as guidance on Suji?
This would be the same guys.
Oh, so then okay, I'm gonna free action. Here's Ajori, and I'll not toss. I will hand her gently, ever so gently, hand her 1 book.
Catch! Oof!
Wow, it is weird how colloquial toss is, and it's like, no, not in this context.
Yeah.
No.
DM
Here
here's
you
tossed.
are.
Will you? Will you
No,
toss it?
don't you do this to me.
Hey, I learned that lesson when I walked into a waterfall.
Yeah, so I'll give Zaishori 1 more lesser. And then I'll just say to her, Zaishori, can you still heal yourself if you need to?
Yes,
Okay,
I
but
can.
still, just in case, and I'll keep going.
Thank you. DM, can I take it now?
Not this round. You already took a potion this round, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, next round you can take another one. But if nobody else has anything they would like to do, I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
All right. Get it.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
So then who's near Zaishori now? Still just me?
With the passes, let me just make sure I have everyone in the room. With passes, everybody should now be within range of Saishori.
Nice.
Including me, even with my new fail.
Yes,
is
you are.
Cool.
Suji, you had passed so many enough times beforehand that like your 2 fails are just putting you kind of in range to them, so you are evening out.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh,
Oh no.
all right.
So this is a 17 then for me now?
Yep, that's a 17.
All right.
21. No, I'm sorry. The only person who's not within range, but it doesn't fucking matter, is Valir, because that man is so far ahead of everybody. That man is just running. He is running.
That's the goat, by the way. This goat is just the god of rock climbing.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I'm like, I don't think I am because I'm like dusting everybody right now.
Valir, you already have the most speed. And then you have made all these. I think you haven't rolled under an 18 on any one of these checks. You are just coasting. You're like, I want to see what everyone's problems are.
This is child's play.
Do I have the next highest speed then? 40?
I mean, you, him, and Suji are all pretty close. Like, you guys are all plus 40.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I don't think Zoth is having a good time this round.
Yeah, well, I thought he'd be able to help, but
Oh, wait. Shit, we fucked up. Because he cast Bless on me, right? Or
You
what did
guided.
Robbie cast? Of which I get a D4, right?
bless his attacks and ability checks, right? Not saving throws.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Guidance and saving throws.
Got it, yeah. So I will tap one person per round. Whoever needs it the most is getting a D4.
I need it.
Suji, you have a D4 on this.
Okay. No, there's not.
No, but that plus the 4 from. Oh no, Suji's not near
Yeah.
Zaishori. Are you
No,
kidding?
no,
I am near Zaishori, but that's a 13.
But it's a 13, and he's on the back end of the saves. So
Well, guess we know who's getting the D4 next round too.
Suji, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
As another large boulder just cracks into the side of Suji in the monkey floor. He see him, like, his shoulder gives. He like tries to keep on his feet. He's like instinctually goes to all fours, puts like the scythe on his back, and just limping slightly.
Tinkus, aren't monkeys supposed to be more agile? Tinkus? Ah, fuck, I hate this place. Goat?
Dead.
Goat? What do you think? Now that's... I don't know what I was expecting there.
I do enough voices for fucking animals. The goat doesn't get a voice.
No, I knew he wasn't going to. I just wanted to give you another bob.
I do like buying.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Gonna have Andy hit me again.
Sure. He looked at his broken hand, and just like pulls out a dagger.
Wait, did
and
he
just, like,
not? I thought you were kidding. He really broke his hand?
he
Oh, no.
punched stone
Oh, no.
to a point that he could do damage to stone.
Oh, no. I thought
He's
he was
not a
little strong-
monk.
I thought he was a little stronger. I don't know.
He's got weapons. Like, he's got a bunch of shit. Like,
Yeah,
he just
sorry.
saw Suji punch him twice and said, "Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do," and
yeah.
punched him.
He's gotta let Seven. You gotta let him stab you.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever watched like a pitcher in the MLB who gets really pissed off and then goes back to the like, yeah, he's an athlete, but then he punches a fucking wall. It's like, yep, your hand is broken because you're an idiot.
That is true. Rumor is that happened to LeBron too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, Andy pulls out a dagger and goes, Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right. And
Will you be angry? Yes, that's the whole point.
It keeps it going.
you take 3 points of piercing damage because he
Yeah.
stabs you a little bit.
All right.
Is that the reduced?
That is the reduced.
Okay, I was just unsure how. I thought that might have been his full damage, like reduced to what?
Yeah.
It's a D. I rolled a D4 plus his modifier. It's
Yeah,
not
he's-
punch, it's
all right.
daggers.
I mean, I wasn't sure how weak you were making this guy after all this.
Yeah. I'm also actively letting him stab me.
Yes.
It's true.
Just Andy on his shoulder.
Don't let me get hit by rocks. Like, yeah.
We just slide down, finally appear before the why are you? The Spider Queen's like, why are you stabbing your robot servant?
I'm not a servant.
yeah. This would be a bad start to the interaction for all of us.
Cool. If anyone else, Saishari, do you want to take another potion?
Yes.
Potion. Go for it.
E-
Cool. There's 6 points of healing.
Yeah.
All right. I need another dexterity saving throw. Everybody.
18.
Again.
So
Uh,
22.
wait, so what happened to
Vin-
Zoff?
He's dead. He's
Yeah,
gone.
this is not this guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's
He got hit by a rock.
Alright.
Still running full speed.
Fucking
don't
Volier,
worry about
dude.
it.
Fuck you, Valier. Just fuck you.
Bro, just let me get to the bottom. Just let me wait there at this point.
We've been running for a while too.
Wait, so if the goat makes it, like, I'm gonna get cracked into by a boulder, but I guess I'm not gonna know until it happens. Well,
Roll for
yeah,
the goat.
I'll roll.
Roll for the goat.
Not his best. Not his best work.
Okay.
I mean, I guess at that point it doesn't really matter even if I do something, because then if the goat gets knocked out, I'm probably fucked anyway. So yeah, I'll just play it. It's fine.
Cool. Real bad on that one. All right. Keep going down. I would like Valier and Seven to give me perception checks. Yeah.
Okay. That is normal. Right. Where's 16.
Cool. All right. Revy and the goat, you both take 13 points of bludgeon damage. I rolled really low.
Well, it's still enough to knock out the goat. Same deal. I mean, I'm already falling behind. Do I have to fall behind further to catch it, or can I just attempt to get the statue inside and compose myself?
So here's the fun thing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say you have to be holding the statue to say its command word.
Interesting. Well, you're right, because you're throwing it on the ground anyway. So theoretically, if it's within range of you, that's okay. I mean, hey, if I doubt this is ever gonna come up again. Huh?
Rules is written. It doesn't say like you have to like hold the goat.
No,
say
it
the word
doesn't.
and
It
throw
just says command. The command word, and it's got a range on. Huh.
So
Okay,
I will allow the goat to be summoned. I will say this: give just a straight D20 luck check to see how far the goat rolls from you and when it apparates and how quickly you can get on the goat is essentially the question.
7.
Here we go.
Yes.
Okay.
We need
I
two
mean,
more.
I know I'm oh, you know I'm paying attention. We might forget about the shit months from now, but right now I remember. And I'll
You're in the
take
moment,
I'll
bro.
take my 5% and then 1% chance. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the goat, you fall off. You get hit by a rock. You see the goat just dissipates into a statue while the debris and rubble is rolling off the top of you. You see the statue. It's rolling a little bit ahead of you. You're getting kind of engulfed in like this rock and rubble. You call the command words. You watch the goat reapparates. It's about 10 feet ahead of you right now.
Okay. Obviously I'll
Is
at my earliest convenience have it get back to my position so I can most easily get back on it. So
cool. So I will say for this, since the goat is not in that, so the goat pulling you out of this and putting you back into the riding seat, I will basically negate this round of how far behind you have fallen.
Okay.
You are no longer being engulfed in like the rubble like Saishori was. The goat pulls you out.
Do I still have a bonus action?
I'm gonna call this your turn.
That's fine. That's fine. Because unfortunately now, I'm in a really bad shape health wise. I should have been paying more attention. Yep, that's it for me then.
Cool. Anybody else doing anything as you're running? You continue to run on. Nobody else is taking damage. You're seeing boulders that are kind of like sparking off. Saishori, you're able to kind of like bounce a boulder off of your off your armor and your shoulder. 7, you're just bouncing like tail, just knocking boulders off the walls, and you watch as they shatter into pieces.
Andy's still stabbing me.
Yeah, he's like, am I doing it? Am I doing it? Is this it? Am I adventuring now?
Oh, Andy's getting a trial by fire for adventuring right
The
now.
only thing he's ever attacked is 7.
Is there anything else happening on this round? Is everybody else doing?
How far am I from Ravi?
3. You are 40-ish feet back.
Okay, I can't do shit. Never mind.
Wait, you mean ahead? He's not behind me.
No, you're 40 feet back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are the first. You are the first.
Yeah. So if you were watching that, you saw a ridiculous sequence of shit. We both tumble over. Statue dies. Statue comes back up. I'm like, fuck. I'm back. All right, I'm back. It's what they always say. In tech, you gotta climb back on the goat when you fall off.
I don't know who they are. I don't think anybody says that.
Probably right.
My head.
Can I kill this goat more times than I've killed Perry?
Oh God. No, Rose, because if you burn through my charges, then I actually don't get him for a week. Poor goat.
Cool. So if nobody else is doing anything else, as you're continuing running, you're running. 7 and Valir at the front of the pack. You look ahead. Maybe 100 or so feet ahead of you. You see this incline comes to a plateau. Like it's definitely, you can see it shears off to a platform. Nice. You don't know what's beyond it, but you know it stops. You know you're no longer running down once you get to that 100 foot. So probably another 2 rounds of this.
Okay. I'm gonna dash. We're gonna need him to stab me one more time. Another 3 points.
Okay, everybody make another dexterity saving throw.
19.
Fuck.
Oh, whoops. That's a check, not a save. Sorry. There's my save. And then go save.
Roche, can you roll for Saishori? She's in the restroom right now.
Sure.
Can you roll again? No.
Once more, Roach, with feeling.
With feeling.
Thankfully, with her modifier plus her 4, that's not as bad. It's just not great. I'm more concerned about this 3 that's over here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so she does get her own aura bonus, right? Or doesn't she? I'm so confused, Roach.
I'm double checking.
It's been a while since I played my paladin.
I thought you did. 'Cause I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
that-
You
yeah,
or
get
a
on your
creature.
own death save, right?
You
Yeah.
or a creature with yes. It counts her. So yeah, she fucking paladin. Awesome.
Paladins, bro.
No, it's
You
good.
just don't
No,
get
it should.
like
Yeah, no. So I that's my bet to her then. I think I told her before she didn't. I hope she's been counting her own because she gets the +4 each time. Plus 4 plus whatever her dex modifier is too. Then.
yeah. I mean, she's rolled like a 3 and a 4. Those are the times that she was falling behind. Like it was not saving. It was not saving the bad rolls.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like had she rolled like a 12, it'd been like, okay, yeah, that's what probably would have saved it. But she was rolling like 3s, so no worries. That's good. That's good. That's good. Cool. So Vintet, that's a 14. I think everybody is good this round, it looks like. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. So Revy, you get back up on the goat. You start running ahead. The goat's moving faster than a lot of the people here, so like it's used to running at this incline, at the decline, and it's just catching up, like just running. Yeah, I mean, there's still rocks and boulders, and you start to see Revy. You at the back. You are watching. You take the second to kind of look back. You were kind of caught up in it for a moment. You look back and see just the entire tunnel engulfed in just like this royal of rock and mud and dirt. Like it's gone. Like the tunnel is no longer there. It's just being filled behind you guys.
Well, bottoms up. I'm gonna drink a greater. That's 44 plus 4. Yeah.
Number of dice plus.
Yeah, is always the plus. Yep. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it's better than nothing. 12.
Cool. All right. Anybody else doing anything in this round? You guys have one more round until you hit the plateau, essentially.
I took my stabbing damage.
Andy's gonna become a psychopath murderer in the future.
Just doesn't understand why he has to keep stabbing me and why does it keep working.
We get to the bottom, he's like, I
don't understand why this is helping, but I'm helping. I'm helping.
Yeah, the bottom like, stop.
Cool. If nobody else is doing anything, I would like one more round of dexterity saving throws. As long as everything goes okay, other things will happen.
Other things, you say?
Oh. Got me a bed.
All right, I'm good. Oof. Yeah, that's
Rage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Guidance to whoever was the farthest. Whoever's hurt. I don't know. Zaishori? Sure. Guidance. As we're going down.
I still have guidance from earlier because I've been rolling like I do.
You only get it to once use, technically.
Oh, well.
Yeah, whoever's the far. Whoever the. It's not by. It's like whoever's the furthest behind. I don't know who that is right now.
You. You are the furthest behind.
Well,
is the issue.
Well, so then can I do? I mean, if I can't, then I can't. Then it's.
You can guide yourself. You can always guide yourself.
Sure.
You've caught up. You've caught up at this point now because you've made some saves. So it's not. You're mostly back in a group at this point because nobody's fallen super far behind because of the goat shenanigans.
I'm just trying not to break rules. You know, it's a touch spell. I have to be able to physically contact someone. So it's just whoever I can that makes the most sense. That's all I'm trying to do each turn. Huh?
I would say this round it's probably you just because of you are a little bit farther behind.
So
the goat. You could guide the
goat.
goat.
Yeah. No, you're right.
The goat is a feasible option.
All right, so you're right because I didn't roll the goat yet either. So yep, that's for the goat.
Ooh. All right.
Yep. Well, isn't that just fucking wonderful, man? I
Well, all right. So we're at the end. Nobody's engulfed in the avalanche, which is good. This is a good place not to be in the avalanche.
At the home stretch.
All right. So on the way out, at the bottom, Valir, you've been running basically carefree the entire time. You are the first to kind of like cross this threshold. You make it out. You turn back to see the rest of the party just in time to like catch a not a boulder, but like a good sized rock just like across the chin. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And as you look back, it bounced that rock that hit you kind of bounced off of Vinteth's face. And Vinteth, you also take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Man, look.
We get beat up by rocks.
I deflect missiles.
The real big bad evil guy of this campaign. Rocks.
7, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Not my pappy.
Is there anything I can do to help him more?
We'll get to that.
All right.
Saishori, she's fine. She's good. Revi, did you roll for your? Oh, the 17. Got it. There it is. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I saw you roll for healing and it didn't break your name in there, which is weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, I don't know if the DC's 10. The goat's an ally, so I don't know about Zaishori here. You know, we'll see how it goes. Goat's at an 11. Yeah, no, I know.
So, Revi, you are pulling up the rear. You all watch Vinteth and Vinteth, 7, Valir, Suji. As you all get to the bottom, you turn back, you catch that rock across the face. You watch as Revi's pulling up the rear. He's running on the goat. You watch as the goat takes a rock to its side. It deapparates as Revi just continues running mid-air.
Yes! Oh! And like, I'm still on my feet.
Hits the ground, continues running. Revi, I'm going to ask you a very serious question now.
Yeah. It sounds very serious in my fucking cartoon ass continuing start.
Revi, the avalanche is maybe 10 to 15 feet behind you because you are pulling up the rear. The plateau ahead of you is another 10 feet. You are approaching it quickly.
Yeah.
The statue is deapparated and is now in the beginning parts of this avalanche. Are you going to attempt to try to go back and grab it, or are you going to let it go?
I'm going to attempt a lightning
Or have to target a creature.
If it does, this is one of those fucking moments where D&D just unfortunately gets me. But let's check.
Is it creature or is it?
It's a creature. Because of course it is. Because why would you be able to grab objects? That wouldn't make any sense. Then I'm gonna. I would be dead if it weren't for this fucking thing. I'm going for it. If I die, let them fucking save me, or I die. You know, I would be dead anyway if it weren't for this goat. Clearly, based on a couple of these saves. So
The loyalty to the goat, man.
no, it's just practicality. We're gonna have to get out of this cave eventually. So I'm gonna go for it. I got enough health. I think I take a little bludgeoning if I get crushed by some rocks, but we'll see. We'll see. As I'm feeling fantastic as the goat deapparates. Oh, you, of course!
You hit the ground, you turn. All right. Revi, as you stay behind to get the goat, you will not have Zaishori for this.
Okay.
On you.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a dexterity saving throw. On you. I will give you this.
Mhm.
As your brain goes to using lightning lore, your brain says, I can grab it, I can get it, I can use magic, I can pull it out of there. You can give me an Arcana check, DC 15. If you hit the DC, I will make the dexterity saving throw lower.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
nope.
my-
That's not gonna work. And into the, I'm assuming, just dive at this point.
So here's the thing. You know, lightning lore, it's creatures, it's creatures. No. I am you control magic. You are a mage of the Faltherian Magic Academy. You know you can grab things. Dexterity throw is not your ability to go grab this thing physically. It is your ability to stand your ground on this slight decline, use your magic to pull and use your will to grab this thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay. 19.
Ready. As you are launched from the goat, you hit the ground. You turn to see the end of the cave ahead of you, or behind you. You see the figurine start bouncing off the walls. You see the dirt and rubble rolling around it. You have to keep your focus on it for a second because it is blending in. The ivory goat in this rock and mudslide in the dark because you are going on dark vision alone.
I did not contemplate the circumstances here, I'll admit.
You focus in for a second. You hold your ground on your feet. You think for a second, as you start to cast lightning lore, you feel that ball of energy in your hand. You go, no, this won't work. And then you go, no, this has to work. As you let out this bolt of lightning that grabs the goat outside into this pole of just running earth as it in the air. Grab and continue running to catch up with the rest of the group. Crashing this kind of avalanche, this tumbling of rock and stone. You all get to the end of this plateau. Valir, you get here first. You put on the brakes quick as you realize the empty chasm ahead of you. The ground ends. There's no floor. There's a slight passage, maybe a 3-foot wide stepping stone to either side of this tunnel. You have to move quickly, and you have to get your party to move quickly and carefully
My
because the
goodness.
tumbling rock is coming. What do you do?
You said it's only 3 feet wide.
There's a room for you guys to like shimmy along the walls to
Yeah.
either side of this tunnel. But this tunnel lets out into this giant chasm of just dark and black.
Gotcha. Yeah, I relay that to the group. Be like, there's nowhere else to go. We're gonna have to try to squeeze our way over here. I don't know what's over here. It's just straight darkness.
well,
Where else do we have to go? Then let's go.
I got spider boots. I'm going on the wall.
Yeah.
7 cannot.
So it's a small cat, but like he could still do that, right?
There's still a wall to the sides, yeah.
Okay.
So 7, you start just clawing up the wall. Like you're fine. You and like Andy's like holding on, like oh.
Okay.
Is it open space ahead?
It is just darkness. There's no floor. It is just a kind of a domed chasm that leads down somewhere, and then on the sides of like where the tunnel ends, there's like a small lip on either side of it that you could shimmy out onto. It is just precarious, but also there's a rushing of dirt and rock coming your way. This is a quick snap decision. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Okay.
Suji.
Seven's
I
up a wall with Andy. Lear, where are you going?
I am gonna climb up the wall as well, and whoever's closest near me, I'm gonna stick out my crossroads and hold on to it to give them like some help and advantage to make
Like
sure they
we
don't
we
fall.
have to walk along this narrow chasm.
And I still got my tail out, so I'll keep that out for like a guide against the wall, so no
This
one's
is just
ripping.
you're getting down there quick.
I'm reactivating the goat, hopping back on. I'm gonna try to get along because I know that I'll be able to move. The goat will be able to move at pace along that. So I'm gonna get myself out of everyone else's way as quickly as possible.
Is there room to fly?
There is room to fly. It's an open chasm.
Okay, I will grab Vintef. Where's Suji?
Suji's a monkey right now. You're all kind of in a group right now.
Okay, I'll go for Vintef. And I'll go straight out into the chasm.
Oh boy.
Good call.
Rob him.
Do you allow yourself to get scooped?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want to.
Get me away from this fucking landslide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like OG, get carried or rocks.
All right. So, as you break out through this entryway, Vinteth, Valir, Seven, they're the first three to kind of come through this. Valir, you start calling back to people to break out, to call to these ledges. Seven, you and Andy make your way up the side wall to the right. Valir, you make your way off to the left. You have the crossroads out if people need help.
Mhm.
Suji, you're able to kind of like Suji, you're quick, you're the monkey form, you get to a stop, you kind of grab the crossroads and swing yourself off to the side. You are a dexterous motherfucker. That's what you do as a monkey. You're able to kind of like use the crossroads to swing, grab the wall, and kind of like push yourself off to the side. Saishori, in instinct, you bamf your wings, you grab Vinteth, who is honestly in full sprint, in full armor, does not know he can stop himself in time. You kind of, Vinteth, you are 3 steps off of the ledge into nothingness as Saishori comes up behind you and just hooks you and just hovers in the air slightly above this giant chasm. Revi, you on the goat, bringing up the rear, this avalanche crashing behind you, almost like waves of a fucking beach. Just you are just just running. You get
You're the best.
instinct.
You're the best goat.
The goat of travel veers off to the right, hops on to this small ledge as behind you just this avalanche, this giant tunnel worth of soot and rock just starts going off the ledge at this just almost like a spout of just opening up a fucking drain, like a bathtub of just dirt and rock cascades over the ledge into this chasm. You all stand there for a moment on the ledge, holding your ground on the walls. Saishori and Vinteth hovering mid-air. Doesn't seem to be letting up yet. It continues for
So it's like
several minutes.
it's
Just-
continuing to elevate
it's
too.
being-
Then the
you don't
ground.
see the bottom.
Oh, it's just going so far.
It's almost a waterfall of dirt and rock. Just
Oh my god! Did we just
Stop it.
did we just fucking declare war on the spiders?
as you all stand there for a moment, understanding and not understanding what has just happened and what to do next. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Did we just bury a fucking
don't
village?
tell us we just accidentally no, because I was
War,
thinking about
crimes,
it initially.
war,
When you say it went that far down, I'm like, oh no, we just fucking filled all their tunnels.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Continues to
Almost
walk.
certainly not. No, because Andy told us. No, seriously. Thinking about this, I know the session's over. We were told we had a multi-day journey there. This is
Of
still like
course.
day one.
This is day one.
So at most, we inconvenienced like an early one of their pathways. This might not be as bad as I'm thinking. Huh?
All right, so
Yeah,
we've
it's-
been-
it's fine. You're good.
Oh yeah.
We also killed their pets.
What do you mean we killed their pets?
All those weird bird things. They probably were like their pets or whatever. Why else
No.
would
No.
they live there?
I don't think so.
Remember, there's weird shit sealed down here that they're keeping
I'm
off the
sure-
surface.
I'm sure there are just random creatures down here they have nothing to do with. In fact, we were specifically told that there are random creatures down here
Yeah.
they have nothing to do with and will attack us.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, you guys survived the rock slide.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, I
Yeah.
did fine. I was cruising.
Valir was like, "This is easy work. This is
Yeah.
jogging, essentially." I just wanted everyone to know I rolled a luck check on how long the wall would last, and yeah,
There was a possibility we were getting swept into this. Dude, and what we had no that's I don't know, man. That feels bad. A random wall break. That would have felt pretty bad.
So basically, it would have already been the mechanics for rock slide were always there. It just how far
the
ahead of
skill
it you
check.
got.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
so it would have triggered earlier, and you guys would have been at the higher DC if it happened earlier, essentially. But you guys lucked out, and it got further. You guys were able to get further down, so like the luck checks early on were easy, but you guys kept rolling 3s and 4s. I'm like, I
Well,
can't do anything.
I would say it felt like we got through this excuse me,
Believe it or not,
pretty well.
Yeah.
The problem is, unlike almost any other situation, if somebody goes down to 0 in this situation, I don't really understand how we get them out. That's going to be a fucking mess. Like, that's going to be a mess of a situation to deal with compared to somebody goes down in a fight. Like, oh, it's not a good thing, but we can get them back up. Somebody goes down and falls 100 feet back under a pile of rocks. I don't know what the solution is there. I don't have magic for that at this
They just
level.
resurrect into a new character.
Healing word's a good spell. It's
Oh, you have to. You're right. You literally have to dig through enough to get within listening distance.
also,
you can hear things unconscious. It's fine.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, Andy's unconscious.
Wait, what did he get hit by?
the last rock.
7 rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to remind us. Otherwise, we're gonna be
I
walking, and Roach is gonna be like, "Oh, and Andy's dead." We're gonna be like, "What do you mean he's dead? Nobody healed him. You guys don't remember last session when he went unconscious?"
This is the. By the way, when we get to it next time, Andy's unconscious.
Andy's unconscious.
See, I was gonna ask.
He
About
took a boulder to the dome as you guys
Oh,
exited, and
God.
he's
This
out.
is. I thought he was gonna be competent. This is
Yeah.
like just standard escort mission. we have to save this guy.
He's a level 1 fighter. It's
Yeah.
fine.
You're right,
He's
That
got
makes sense.
20 HP.
which is solid.
The only reason he didn't die outright to Vintet's bullshit.
yeah,
Ooh.
again.
Yeah, well,
I was gonna ask if I could give him a potion to fix his broken hand too.
I mean, yeah, it would help.
well, now a potion would be much more valuable than
Yeah.
just to fix a broken hand.
Huh?
The new one.
Feeding another person. Oh yeah, his new potion. Good
So
call.
we can talk.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to end the stream now or we can talk about it on
I
stream.
mean, we can talk. It's a new campaign role. I think on stream makes
Cool.
sense
Yeah.
potentially.
So I've seen this rule on a couple other streams and I kind of like it. It seems interesting. It's kind of a extension of the bonus action potion yourself, and that is a action potion to either yourself or another person for full healing.
Wait, so that would mean because right now a potion to another person is an action, a potion to ourselves is a bonus. Bonus action becoming
So-
an action and a full heal, I think makes total sense. what would be the cost to a
I
full
think- I
heal
think-
to
I
someone
think-
else?
I think
That's
the
what I'm
cost.
confused about.
I think the
So-
cost is to somebody else. There is no. I think it's just to self. Should be the actual rule for it.
Okay.
If you want to take a potion yourself and use an action, you don't roll for it. You take the max.
Got it. Yeah. So it's a slight modification to the current. The idea being, if you want to sacrifice your turn, you get the potential of this bigger boost of healing from it.
Yeah.
Um,
For example, a greater healing potion is 20 healing as an action to yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the only things that could make in combat, because this isn't combat, you know what I mean? In combat healing maybe makes sense. And even then, it's still debatable unless you start getting higher level potions, because and this is all a roundabout way of saying I still think that's it totally balanced. I mean, yes, I'm coming as a player, but you and I both know this has been an ongoing discussion in D&D for a long time. In combat healing is fucking worthless the overall majority of the time unless you're bringing somebody up from down. This is the
Correct.
only time it makes sense. This is a way to
If you're
maybe
if you're outside of things, or you don't have an action to use, like if you don't have a great range attacking, or
Yeah.
deciding like, do I heal myself or do I use a ranged weapon that can do
And-
some damage?
and that
Do I
would
take
also
the
make sense
higher
for
healing potion?
yeah. That would also make sense for out of combat, because of course you'd be able to get the maximum benefits of a healing
You're
item
not
if
chugging a shot.
if you're
just,
sitting there just like, oh, like collecting yourself, and
Yeah.
you know,
the idea we can
Yeah.
extend that to if you are outside of combat, you always take max.
if you're good with it, man. I mean, it makes sense. You know, I love player power, but you also know I am also very hesitant when I feel something is OP, like I have been with this whole silvery barbs discussion and all of that, where I'm like, I've got it on my character sheet, Roach, in the other campaign. I still haven't fucking used it because, like, I
Again,
don't.
to me,
It's
to
you know
me,
what I'm trying to say, yeah. It's like
to
I'm
me,
always
yeah,
concerned
this
about
is-
power. This feels totally balanced.
this is I'm leaving it up to you guys as a player, and I will again. I have no problem with it because my priority is always I want to make you guys as players feel better than me as the DM, because you guys should have an advantage because you are the players. This is your game and this is what you're doing. My only detriment is always going to be the same question every time. Just keep in mind, anything I approve for you is approved for me.
I mean, enemies.
That is the
Oh,
only
I see what
detriment
you're
I
saying.
ever give you.
Gotcha.
So we have to know then that an enemy can do this.
Yes.
Full heals become the standard.
So again, I leave that up to you guys. If you think this is something you want as a party, we can put into place.
Yeah,
Then it's open for me.
I'm not saying this will. Okay, this will help us in the overwhelming majority of circumstances, and really detriment us in specific ones. I'll just give you the example. So
You guys discussing
we have
that?
already collectively shown that, like, of the sorts of jobs we are doing, we're going to be richer than the majority of people in this world. Meaning the majority of circumstances, we're going to be the only ones with healing potions. Or if someone else has some, it's not going to be as many as we have. But let's just say we happen to fight somebody as rich as, like, the Warsanox. And now all of a sudden we're facing some guy who's not actually that tough, but he's, like, really sneaky, and he keeps, like, running away and just chugging potions. It would make sense. I still think, silly scenario aside, and not jokingly, some really evil fucking villain in this world, if we assign this rule, could easily have a bunch of money. And so against, unfortunately, the worst villains, this rule could hurt us the most. But in the majority of circumstances, I feel like this would be overwhelmingly beneficial to us. So this is one I think I'm just going to put to the group. And I've presented you the circumstance, and I'll just let you guys take the vote on that one. I'm cool
in
either way.
favor of fucking around and finding out.
Nah, I'm good with that too.
Yeah,
Always
Seems
down to fuck
interesting.
around and find out. We know this.
that's right.
And it's we right now have a potion stash. we might not have this at all times, but right now this is a very beneficial rule to us.
I don't have any graders. I just have the superior, right?
We gotta. I
I
mean,
think so.
oh,
Yeah.
this also seriously, like, we got to be good on our record keeping with this
Yeah.
stuff, because like there's a
No.
lot of times, guys, where like think about it. I give away stuff. I mark it on my sheet. It goes on somebody else's sheet. If somebody then like loses
No.
a sheet and needs to reassemble, they might not have they'll have all their character info, but they might not have all their items. So like the item tracking is important. And I haven't been the best with
like
this either.
mine-
There's things I'm forgetting. So like
Right.
just
I'm good. I
That's-
have for mine. It's just zeroed out for my grader, so I
Yeah.
don't think I took any of the other ones because I can just eat.
No, we
People.
definitely split up. You've got some potions. This is kind of my
No,
point.
I
We
have-
we got
no,
so
I
many
have-
potions
I
that
have
we got
5
everywhere.
lesser, and I got a superior. I gave
Oh,
you guys the
Graders.
graders. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant you had no lessers, because that's
No,
yeah,
no.
you-
I had no graders.
Yeah, that's
I had
bullshit if you got
superior
no
and
lessers. Dude.
Yeah, no, I have 5.
You know,
5
we
left.
we should all have lessers except maybe Zaishori, just because she's been chucking them
I have
like a college freshman on spring break, just shooting
Yeah.
these things.
I have superior and greater left.
Yeah, we've got enough lessers that like a few of us could each give you a lesser, and you'll be good at
I
that
took
point.
more damage getting punched and stabbed than I did
No,
getting
but-
smashed
I
with the rock.
also have like I have
Yeah,
my
y-
healing pool and I have cure wounds.
Yeah.
Can that
My-
jug thing
my
we got make
perspective is
potions?
this. I have 2
It
healing
takes a
spells
day,
too.
and we're still on a day now.
I go potions
It makes
before
sense.
spells, even though, excuse me, potions are like potentially in case of emergency. I feel like in a situation like this, I want to hold the spells. But there are definitely other circumstances where I would go spells over potions. And so I think you have to make the same calculations, Rose. It's the idea of just like in a given day, you just kind of have to hedge your bets just like you would in a video game, and like, you know, like with a limited resource along the lines of, all right, is it make sense in this circumstances to use a potion or to use my ingrown healing, knowing my healing is unlimited, but limited per each day versus these limited resource. And I think today the potions have absolutely been the right call because of your unique ability to chunk out healing all at once, which is just so, you know, like it makes a lot more sense for you to hold those points in a day we're probably going to see some fighting. And so, sorry, Rick.
Resource management.
I had they all voted. Everybody's we're still gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Cool.
We
Yeah,
will
we will-
fuck around and find out.
We will fuck around and find out. Yep. At my perspective, it's not gonna hide this from you, Rochi, was overwhelming majority of circumstances because of the jobs we're doing, the circumstances of the world, the way money works. This is gonna benefit us. We have a lot of potions. We might not always have this many. We're probably gonna have more than most people. But then we might face somebody who is very wealthy and has a lot, and this could become a problem for us.
I mean, that's always a risk, but
Yeah, but like I said, I
Well,
think
it's still an action to do, so it's like action
True.
economy for small fights. Like,
you're right. For it to be truly annoying, it would have to be someone who also had incredible mobility, and they could get away from us and continue to, like, you know.
cool. What I
I like-
hear is everyone's healing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like Brad, you and
Yeah.
I had the conversation. I think healing is so underpowered in 5e.
Well,
so-
and it's unfortunate because in other video games there are healers that either A make sense, like they're a class that can work very legitimately, or in some other games they are an absolute necessity, and so there's a lot of games like that. And so it's really bad to take that mentality, and you get all these new people coming to D&D, some people going, I'm going to be the healer. And then they get into combat, and it's like, oh, I'm like half as useful as another character, maybe. It's very unfortunate, overall. And then, granted, it was very exploitative. It was too much. But you remember the shit that happened with the Druid Healing Spirit? Is that the spell name? The Healing Spirit spell. Basically, for all of you other guys who don't know the spell off the top of your head, Healing Spirit creates a healing aura, but like there's no limit to it. So like, but I can't remember exactly how they patched this or like updated the text for it. But the long and short of it is, it was only like I think 2d6 healing, but it was when you fucking walk through it. So Drew would like cast it in combat, and you'd like gravy train through this thing over and over. It's like, or like one person who's particularly hurt goes back and forth. It's just, honestly, it was really stupid, but it's like I get why they changed it, but it was funny because it was the
you only
most
get once
effective
per
healing
turn,
that has
but
ever
still
been.
is.
Oh no, it was only once per turn. You're right. Yeah, but again, the whole idea of like, oh, someone who's you keep passing through it, or you can just send the whole party through for everybody gets a 2d6 heal in a turn. How did they nerf it? I can't remember what the rule, what the spell
not-
text change
I don't think
was.
it's greatly nerfed. I think it's still basically the same.
It still
the other
does
thing
that?
yeah, it doesn't change really much. The thing that was really fucking OP about it was, because it happens at the beginning of a player's turn, technically, what would happen is people would just post there, and if they went unconscious, they automatically heal at the beginning of their turn.
Oh. Oh, is that what it was? Hmm. Oh no, Roach. Wait. Yeah, wait, how did they nerf this? No, because it's still until the spell ends. Whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time. I think that was the change. Roach, no. That was it. They did heavily nerf this. This is still a pretty good spell. But they, objectively speaking, heavily nerfed it. If I remember correctly, it was not the first time. It was moves into the spirit space on a turn or starts his turn there. They changed the text to moves into the spirit space for the first time. Because I know I'm not losing my mind about this whole bam, 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 somebody pinballing back and forth into a healing spirit. Or the whole, like, literally, your party is going in circles around this fucking thing. Because you could before the first time, I think. I'll check it to be sure. But either way, even after the nerf, it might be one of the only healing spells that kind of sort of makes sense. And honestly, even though, of course, the spell would be concentration, I feel like just fucking, I don't know, just no, I guess you have to. It has to be concentration. But still, that sucks. And that's the problem, because druids have, despite this being a pretty good spell, druids just have other good concentration spells, so it's hard to justify this when you can just murder things, you know? Second, you get Sunbeam, like, wait, no, is that only second level? Am I losing my? It's still really good. Third level? Whatever, Sunbeam.
Sunbeam? Fifth.
Yeah.
Moon.
Oh, what am I thinking of then?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam?
That's the one. you need.
Moonbeam.
Sun Princess power. Early.
Is that the concentration one?
Yeah, that's the one I used against the bandits before the
Yeah.
Warlock stole our
Like
shit.
it's like a good spell.
If you're gonna say the best healing spell in D&D, to me personally, it's Aura Vitality for paladins.
I mean, healing,
Yes.
mass healing. Word, just practicality, right?
For level and efficiency, Aura Vitality is better.
You might be right, but I've always heard, like, I've heard of
Aura Vitality is a 30-foot radius from you. Once per turn, as a bonus action, a creature heals 2d6 every turn.
no, Roach. Until the spell ends, you have to cast this. No, Roach, this is shit. I'm sorry. I think you misread this. Casting time, one action.
Yes.
So you've cast it. Nothing is happening. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you. Including you, meaning you can choose you.
Yes.
Or you can choose somebody else to
Correct.
regain 2d6 hit points.
Every turn for a minute. That's 10 turns of healing.
Out of combat, this is fantastic. In combat, I'm not convinced unless you are a class that does not use your bonus action ever.
Yes, which paladins don't. Let's call it what it is. It's a paladin spell. It's meant for I sit here, I'm going to heal everybody around me as a bonus action for 2d6 every round.
Mass Healing Word hits everybody once for 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier as a 5th level spell.
You're right. It's all about
Fifth level.
circumstance. You're right. For a generic fight where you don't know what you're going into, you're right. It's Aura of Vitality.
For a 3rd level spell, this outclasses fucking Healing Word and Cure Wounds immediately.
But I would still argue this is not good until 7th, 8th level when you have enough spell access that your spell economy like makes this worthwhile. In fact, sorry, I gotta remember, paladins don't get the full spell progression, right? I'm not losing my mind on that one.
They're half casters.
Yeah, so actually it might even be further. Well, I guess for them too, they don't have enough power spells, so it'd probably be about the same. Yeah, I think 7th, 8th level just because of spell economy, in the sense of like you have to look at Aura of Vitality as the first time you get your first 3rd level spell, which for a paladin, I don't know what that is. Is that level 7? Your first 3rd for a paladin because of half-caster? In which case, you have to weigh this against a 3rd level smite. So again, I just think circumstantial, but generally speaking, I think you're right. This is one of those spells that at higher level, once you have more 3rd level access, you're right. I think this becomes very valuable at high level. Like, so that I'll go with you on. High level paladin, yeah, no, this is. Why don't you see people talk about this more? I feel like I read a lot about. When I was going into Beltan, I was reading a lot about paladins. I didn't see anybody mention the spell, really talk about it.
I think it's one of the best spells, like best healing spells in the game, because it's consistent healing every turn that you can bounce between yourself and another character.
Chris, did you read at any point Healing Spirit when you were going through your spell list? Have you considered casting it at any point? I'm just curious.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Why do you think I've never casted Mass Healing Word?
Well, you can't.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level. I have it.
No, Mass Healing Word is a 5th level spell, I believe, right?
Oh, I have it. Mass Healing Word.
That'd be
Wait,
3rd.
what? 3rd? Is it really?
3rd, yeah. 6 living creatures heal 1d4 plus 1d4 per level plus spellcasting modifier.
Damn, yeah. Mass Healing Word. No, I'm sorry. Mass Healing Word is nuts. Mass Healing Word is fucking nuts. It's like the epitome. It's like the Mass Healing Word is the anime moment, man. It's like everybody's down, the one dude bleeding, and he's like,
Mass Healing
Avengers, assemble!
I disagree for the simple fact that Mass Healing Word, yes, for a bonus action, for quick healing, it is only a very particular moment. It's a very particular moment. Your cleric is up,
No, you're right.
and the rest of the party's down.
Mass
and he's
Healing,
able to
Mass
make
Healing
everybody
Word.
stand up in one turn.
90% of the time, Mass Healing Word is not better. No, you're right. But that 10% of the time, it is the best spell in existence.
Yes, for anime moment purposes, yes. Mass Healing Word is the cleric is on his last
Fine,
leg and goes,
fine.
I am alive. I'm alive. Oh god, everybody's dead. Or are they? Fuck.
Okay.
Shit.
Seriously though, Rose. Fine. I didn't make the point with the smite. I'll make my last point on this. Because of Paladin on this point, it has to be weighed of. Wait, sorry, am I losing my mind on this? Bless is both of them, right? Or is it just cleric?
Chad says you're thinking Mass Cure.
No. Oh yeah, no, Mass Cure is 5th. Yeah, cleric and paladin. Okay, so yeah, we know with Vinta. So Zaishuri, with her Bless, which she is shown to be her main concentration spell in combat, I think, at least up to this point. By the point you have your 3rd, we're talking about, what is that then? That's 5 people on a Bless. So it's the opportunity cost of having I've conceded the point. Yes. General action, it's the best. You're right. I think you convinced me. It's the best healing spell. But I will say that it's still a tough call to make as a paladin. Because in that case, playing that paladin with a concentration spell, I'd have to consider the 3rd level Bless and the 5 people that hits.
You're right.
Especially in high level D&D, where those numbers are tough. Huh?
It's a hard choice to make. Unless you're in a party with a cleric and a fucking a wizard who has Bless, and therefore has 3rd level spells to go. Because Vinteth can use a 4th level spell and hit the entire party before Saishori can do it at 3rd level once.
Yeah, but you realize here how I've said Zaishori, because I do not expect Vinteth to be blessing us. We'll see.
That man's blessed.
No, he's
a lot of
blessed, huh?
people.
Oh,
Don't get me
again.
wrong, Spirit Guardians is
I was gonna say,
better.
now we're talking about the opportunity cost of Bless for Zaishori and Spirit Guardians for Vintef. I'm not saying you gotta, do your. I mean, and you're not always gonna have your crazy combo every single fight.
Again, you want the counter argument from the Paladin's perspective. Here's the issue: Divine Smites are great.
Mm-hmm.
The bread and butter of a lot of Paladins, so you can stack damage, is every other smite you can cast. Which, oh, by the way, for some reason, D&D made concentration for Thunderous Smite, for fucking Searing Smite,
Dumbest,
for
those
everything else. So
yeah,
therefore,
which
concentration goes to every other smiting ability.
Which is why in my opinion, you don't even use. Of course, you have the bonus action smites there because in certain circumstances, like what's that one? I think you get a higher level. There's like Searing Smite, which like if you hit an invisible creature, you bring it back, and there's like Banishing Smite. There's ones where, of course, circumstantially they're worth it. But I think generally speaking, as a paladin, the strategy is you use your concentration on one of the really good spells. You've got a few different ones to pick from, but you pick one of those, and then you just use your regular smites because for the most part, the rest of the smites aren't that great. They're just a little extra damage. You could just do that with your regular smites. It's, if you want to do more damage, then you hit them twice and smite them twice. You don't need to burn the concentration for that. If you remember, as Beltan, I never used those concentration ones. They were just not good. I mean,
you were level.
We were higher level. It was easier to use. You're right. It was easier to use regular spell slots on smites. But this is kind of my point. As a paladin, even if you think you're going to have 3 fights in a day, that's 3 theoretical spell slots you're using on concentration spells. The rest of them should go to regular smites.
I prefer to buff the party. And
no, this is what I'm saying. You can do both. Most days, I'm not critiquing. I'm just pointing this out. I would bet you're ending a day, as in going to sleep, with unused spell slots.
Yes.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Erring on the side of caution, it can pay off in D&D when you get caught off guard sometimes. But there are definitely some days where you could have afforded like an extra regular smite, and you could have still been doing the party buffing stuff with Bless. That was always. I played a paladin for a brief time. You've played a paladin longer than I did at this point, but that was always my challenge, like the balance of. Like, all right, the spells for X, Y, and Z, all these good party buffs versus just fucking murdering something in one turn.
Again, like Beltan had something that Zaishori could have eventually if he leans that way. Beltan didn't have to worry about blessing people because Delil didn't mind going, here's bless for everybody because I'm wasting a 5th level spell slot.
That's true. You're right. I had a party member who was able to do it, which made my life easy.
I just charged everybody for it. There was a difference.
Yeah. And it did make it easier for me to just start attacking things on the first turn, too. See, that's the other problem is, like, Zaishori's a heavy hitter. We don't always want her to bless. I think, really, it's going to be, like, later in certain fights, it's going to be a question of just, like, Vinteth's judgment on it. Like, whether he thinks the bless or the Spirit Guardians is the right move.
9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be Spirit Guardians.
It's a good spell.
Yeah. Oh, I have to judge our opponents. Like, do you look stupid or not? Because if they're not wise, I will always attempt to slow. It's really strong if it hits, but it's a classic. Just savor. Like you get the every turn. The problem with the slow, even though it's really good and it can hit who I choose, it's up to 6 people, but it's save or suck. If they make the save, it does nothing. So that's the quote, the detriment. But when you face some big stupid creatures and you're like, I'm pretty confident this is gonna hit. It feels nice, I'll say that. When you can slow, because like there were unfortunately I joined the other campaign later. By the time I used the spell, I used it multiple times where I'd hit like 4 guys, like 3 of them save. Now I'm in this weird position where I have to maintain concentration just to keep the slow on this one asshole. And it's like, is it even worth it at this point? It did not work for me very well, but I've already had more success with the spell in this campaign than I've had in the other one. High level, it's hard. There's a lot of higher wisdom stuff. You don't face quite as many just generic dumb creatures at higher level.
My campaign also is not great for that because I am Brad, you can probably attest to this better than anybody. I am very good on horde combat as opposed to like small mini like, oh, here's 2 guys that you're fighting. Like, no, I throw 30 people at you and just be like, you
exactly. It doesn't always that's the problem too, because we're so powerful. It makes absolute sense because he knows if we reach into the well, it's like, oh yeah, a few of us could just attack Mark's character. He could attack that turn, or he could destructive wave and hit like everything in a 30-foot radius with what is like 10 d6s worth of damage, or 12 d6. Like, oh, it's like you have to be ready for that as a DM, and you have to throw appropriate challenge at the opponent. So yeah, at that level, something like a slow hitting 6 creatures is also not great.
Yeah,
we're usually trying to either hit one thing really hard or hit a bunch of stuff at the same time. Huh?
Yeah, higher level. Okay. Bye, Manny.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You going to bed or you heading to Esteban's?
No, I gotta go. I'm dog sitting now.
Oh, that's
I
right.
can do this.
You said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just wheel them out before bed and then hang out, and so they're not alone all night.
Nice.
All right,
Good night,
later, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll
I'll probably get it off too. Yeah.
All right, let's end the stream there. Bye, stream.
Bye,
Yeah,
stream.
Mm.